You're still pretty damn quiet, but we can hear you now, kind of. Oh, now we're live.
So good day, YouTube, and welcome to Beard Dudes United here on a Friday. First and foremost, before we get going, if you hear weird sounds in the background, there is not torture porn going on. I have 7 puppies being nursed currently. So there is that. There is that. Give him some more volume. There we go. See if that helps. Anyway, so yeah, my dog had her puppies.
That's awesome.
That's crazy that you have that many.
7 puppies.
And I guess we'll start with Drunken One. What are you drinking tonight?
Oh, I'm skipping around. I got this one right now.
Ooh.
Right there, boys. Yeah, it's a little wheat beer. And what I have been drinking, and I'll get back to for at least a couple more, is the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger, the Imperial IPA at 9%.
Wow. That's a heavy beer.
It's a yummy one, boy.
So I have all the beers that I reviewed tonight, because that's what I do when I do this. I go and I do some reviews, and I only drink half of each of them, and then I come on. And so I have them all in front of me. I think personally I'm going to start with the one I liked the least of all of them, which was this. It's a Half Hours on Earth beer. 4 touchdowns in a single game, which is their lager. So I got excited. I'm like, oh, they made a lager? I didn't expect them to ever do. It's a fucking Brett lager. All you taste is like fucking horse blanket, and it smells like liquid diarrhea. Like it's wrong.
Wow,
Impressive.
Yeah,
see the thing with Brett, right, is Brett works and it gives that funky scent and all that and that funky taste, but usually there's a good backbone to hide some of that. You know, like in a saison, you still have cloves, you still have pepper, you have wheat, you have malt, you have all that stuff. And it's the fucking most simple malt bill out there. And there's really no hops to it because they're trying to do a lager. And then they threw Brett in because why not, right? We've used Brett in everything else. We might as well just use Brett on this lager too. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan, Kyle. Not a fan.
I won't be picking that up.
Right. By no means.
How about yourself, Redbeard? What are you drinking?
I've got some Polar Day Session IPA by the Compass Brewing Company out of Timmins, Ontario. The stuff is delicious.
Awesome.
So good. Citra and Mosaic hops.
Okay. How about yourself there, Sage? Are you drinking anything?
Yep, Guinness Stout, brother.
Ooh, Guinness Stout.
Yeah.
How come your camera looks like that?
Because my laptop's under a table and there's a cloth, everything, so it's wireless, right? So I just have my keyboard and mouse basically on a table, and the laptop's hidden. So what you're seeing is, darkness.
Okay.
And that laptop's about 20 feet away from me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got some hella cables then.
It's all wireless.
Oh, yeah, wireless, dude. You said that. Awesome.
Okay, 1 second, guys.
It's funny that I'm home tonight because we're playing Ribfest tomorrow, headlining the show. So I'm glad I caught you guys because it's been a while since I've been on. You know,
yeah, I heard you just don't like albinos anymore. That's
I love albinos.
Does anybody really like albinos, though?
Weren't they referred to as witches back in the day?
Nice.
I hate you. You know that, right?
They used to think albinos were like special power. Like I don't know what the story is, but I just know they sought them out and burned them.
It's different. It's different. Kill it. Like, fucking, the mentality of some people just makes
I know it's weird, eh?
Not be a person anymore.
But Chad, you're looking really good, buddy.
Oh, thanks. I put weight back on because
Sexy boy.
I had some things that were going on, and I stopped working out for a few weeks. So I got to get back to doing that. And once I get back to doing that, everything will be good again.
Nice.
Back to using your fucking zombie mace thing. That ridiculous, insane. That's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
There's nothing wrong with the zombie mace.
Oh no, nothing wrong with it. It's just insanely.
Or the
ridiculous.
clubs. I have the 25-pound clubs.
I feel like you could have just bought a sledgehammer.
I have a sledgehammer. I have a 40-pound sledge.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, then you should have been good, pretty much. I feel like.
No, you need different weights for different exercises.
Yeah, I guess that's a valid point. We'll get different sledgehammers.
So you notice there's nothing on the couch right now because the first puppy was on the couch.
Oh, nice.
Then
The
as
water
I'm freaking out about the puppy on the couch that just appeared there, and all the dogs are crying because they don't know what the fuck this thing is. She goes into my bed. I'm like, no!
Your spidey senses are strong.
No! And I run into the bedroom because she's on the bed. I get her off the bed. I finally get her onto a pile of blankets in the middle of the room, and like in the middle of the living room, and that's where she had her puppies. And then I moved her into her whelping box that she didn't want to have the puppies in.
So how long do you have to keep these puppies before people can start adopting them?
At least 8 weeks.
Wow, you're gonna have your fucking hands full, buddy.
Yeah, there's gonna be 10.
Right?
There's gonna be 10 animals in this house.
Oh man.
11, including you, right?
Well, yes. So
a lot of mouths to feed, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. Good things.
Well, tomorrow it's 13 because my kids are here.
Holy.
They're all excited to see the puppies. They've been asking for weeks. When are the puppies going to be here? When are the puppies going to be here?
Now they'll have a blast with them. That's good. How come James on Fresco doesn't ever come in on these things?
Oh,
what the hell's going on here? All these people I've never seen before. My God, it's so exciting.
oh. So I'm
That'd
cussing.
be
I'm having
Kev.
so much trouble getting in. I'm sorry. I'm cussing. Sorry.
No worries.
I didn't realise I was in. So. How you doing, guys? All right?
Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, fine. I've spoke to you before, bud.
Yes.
Yes. I know Drunken One. And who else is in here?
We have Carrie, who is also known as Redbeard.
Hello.
Why is
And,
that?
and
Why is that? I don't know.
and we have Mr. Malt himself, Sage.
Hello. Who is going for a cigarette right now?
Oh, okay, that's why he's got.
Hey, Mo, drop something in the comments. That way I can find your channel. Por favor. Yeah, Kev is a friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a few weeks. He's been busy doing things, but he's my UK buddy, and so he's in a whole different time zone over there. But he's not a bad guy.
Yeah, I don't go to bed till about 6 in the morning, so you're right.
So I got to try and get this beer down so that I have some good things to drink while we talk our news and stuff. But this beer, I don't like it.
You said with the smell of diarrhea or wet diarrhea, you said. So yeah, it doesn't sound very pleasant.
Oh, I went to Bench Brewing Company yesterday.
I
So
want to
Bench
see
Brewing
somebody
Company-
shit out some dry diarrhea. That'd be a thing to see.
Right.
So I went to Bench Brewing Company yesterday in Beamsville,
Diarrhea.
Ontario. Went to Beamsville, Ontario to Bench Brewing Company. We sat up there. Antonio was there. He's their head of marketing and everything else. And he comes over. He's like, "Hey," to one of their guys that are pouring. He's like, "Pour them everything on us." And he goes, "Okay." Goes, "Is that a problem, Chad?" I go, "No, you want to give me beer? I'm going to drink beer." So we're sitting there drinking, and then he comes up and goes, "Hey, you want to have a super special tour?" Well, what do you mean? He goes, "We don't take people into the funk side of the brewery. You want to go in there?" Yes, I want to go to the funk side of the brewery. So that's where I took the pictures with those giant folders. They have 25 barrel folders, and they have 14 of them. Then they have the biggest cool ship in Canada.
Was that big kind of just open
Yes,
pool looking thing?
Yeah.
It's like an open fermenter type thing or something like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Or what
And then they have
Yeah.
two fans from outside that blow in from the fields to blow all the yeast in from the fields. And
Wow.
It It blows the yeast, like just airborne yeast in from the fields?
yeah, it's
Blows everything, yeah.
Really? That's fucking insane.
And then they have a giant wooden plank that they hang over top of it, and the wooden plank is sprayed down so it's wet, and that's what the yeast sticks to, and it breeds on that, and then it falls in, and yeah, it's an interesting.
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's scary. To homebrew, that's scary. It's like, what the hell are you thinking? Open station and
You're talking about doing weddings up there?
It looks like they fucking like where I'm assuming that's not too far away from you.
No, it's 20 minutes from me.
Oh, that's why did I guess it just opened, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like
it opened Friday.
Where were they before?
They were a contract brewer before.
Okay, cool. So it looks like they've spent some money getting that done.
Oh, they've spent more than some money. That place is worth a lot. They bought an old schoolhouse. The greatest thing is, right, they're in the middle of nowhere. They're in the middle of Beamsville. Okay, there's fields all around them because it's all wineries all around them. The schoolhouse they bought was a 3-room schoolhouse, but it was still technically part of the District School Board of Niagara. Now, the reason that's important
That's funny.
6 years ago, the District School Board of Niagara put fiber optic cabling to every single school. It didn't matter if it was a 3-room schoolhouse or a full school. You had fiber optic cabling going right to the building to bring you your internet. So they have full-on fiber optic internet in the middle of
nowhere. That's actually impressive as hell.
Listening to all the schools.
That's awesome. Have you been to Cowbell?
No, I haven't been up to Blythe yet.
I've heard. I think that's kind of like the same big kind of thing, almost in the middle of nowhere. And I want to say like that one and Bench, and then even though they blocked me and I'm not a fan of them, Junction. Their brewery seems pretty nice as well. That Destructor, whatever new one they got going on.
Yeah, I'll send you one there, Chet. Yeah. So I'm just sending Chet the join link because he's whining. Chet is whining. That's what Chet does. He whines.
Send me the link, damn it.
Oh, I was whining. I couldn't get in there. I was whining. It's only because I forgot my password for Google. Why does it always ask you your password when you don't need to do that?
They're trying to make it difficult.
Exactly.
You're actually already in the group, Chet.
Yeah, you moron. Jesus.
Just took the stinking link already. That's Maple Rusky.
Oh, Mr.
Well,
Rust guy.
I'll send it that way to you too. Maple Rusky.
Is that Italian flag? Is that Italian flag? No, sorry.
For me, no, that's Irish right back behind me.
Green one, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I'm not very good on the flag, so.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm done now. It's all sent out. Okay, so yeah, we went to that. I saw you did some videos there at a beer festival there, Mr. Redbeard.
I may have. There was a little. It was they called it Burger Fest. The one bar restaurant here put it on. The station Tap House and Steak Company is their full name, and they had a Sleeping Giant, New Ontario, and Full Beard were all there, and it for their first kind of try at it. It actually went really well. The venue worked out. I would have never thought their parking lot could work for that kind of thing, but it worked really well, and they've got some definite room to expand next year kind of thing. Like they can easily double the amount of breweries in that area and expand the fencing and stuff. So and they want me to be involved as well next year. So that's kind of cool. And then randomly, I got a Facebook message today from somebody, one of the organizers of North on Tap, the Haleybury Beer Festival happening next week. And she said, "Can you please call me?" So I'm like, okay, I called her. And apparently I am Highlander Brewing next weekend now because they had a scheduling conflict and all their stuff is going to be coming with Stack or something, but they had no one to run their booth. So I'm Highlander Brewing next weekend. Yay.
Yeah.
They have that problem quite often too. They pulled out of one of my festivals because of a scheduling conflict, and they've contacted me a couple times to find people for them because of scheduling conflicts.
Wait a minute, like I say all the time, man. If anybody wants to pay me to be their rep for the fucking festival, I am 100% down. Almost any weekend of the fucking year, man. I have so much fun doing that.
There we go. Chair's up better. That's much.
Please
better.
tell me that's a flamingo romper.
No, it's not. My romper is skin color. My romper is skin color, so it looks like I'm naked from far away. If you didn't know, because of the fact that I'm covered in tattoos, that's the only reason people knew that I wasn't naked when I posted the picture on Facebook first. Because there was no tattoos; it was just pink.
Well, I figured there'd be a little bit more hair.
So, according to PA Brew News, you're just proving that Canadian breweries are completely and utterly desperate for reps.
Yeah. I know. Well, today, like I was saying, Compass, they were actually kind of joking around, being like, we don't actually have a North Bay kind of area rep yet. And I don't know if they were going to offer me the position or something, but I'd be down.
I'm reading. It says Kev Mitchell just joined. I thought it said Kim Mitchell. I'm like, what's Kim Mitchell doing here?
Nice.
That must be a
He's going for a soda.
Nice.
Oh, right, no beer.
Okay, what do we have going on here?
Not the old Captain Morgan. Right?
Yeah, you scream with that, some baby. Look at that, boy.
That's it.
There's a new brewery in Perry Sound that opened today. Trestle Brewing.
Trestle. They opened about a week ago, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I had their. I'm sure they make more than just the one, but their flagship beer, obviously a golden ale, surprise. I had that at a festival last summer when they were still kind of not fully there. Apparently, it's a really nice place, and I will be down there to check it out.
It says that it's been in the works for 3 years. Announced its official opening. It has its flagship Trestle Golden Ale, as well as Red Rock Rye Porter, and a new IPA.
Those the two aside from the golden ale actually sound kind of intriguing.
Yeah.
Now, Mascot Brewing in Toronto has announced it's a closure and plans for relocation. So, Toronto Entertainment District Brewery and a restaurant, Mascot Brewing, has confirmed rumors that it will be closing, although not for good. According to a post on Facebook earlier this afternoon, Mascot and its affiliate nightclub, Odd Thomas, will be shuttering next week due to the start of a development of a luxury hotel that is taking over the street block where it is located. However, the post also notes that the brewery will be relocating, which will allow us to keep growing and continue to push our limits. No further details on the new location or timeline for its opening have been announced. I'm surprised they have money to reopen because really all they had was one beer, their Pilsner.
You guys are lucky you can get all these beers, man. Our LCBO is pretty limited.
No, I don't get them from my LCBO. I get them from online sales.
Oh, you actually order them online? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just ordered Anchor Steam through the LCBO. So I'll have a case of that probably, I don't know, next week sometime.
Random thing. I wonder.
That's good.
If that's what the bar's named after. It'd be kind of cool.
Probably.
It's actually a series of books that he wrote.
Yep.
All about Odd Thomas.
I mean, it's a pretty popular series.
Not my favorite work by him, I gotta say myself.
Didn't he used to be like Dean R. Koontz or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's basically my favorite author. I have every single one of his books.
Wow.
There's a few.
Yeah.
His Frankenstein series was actually pretty good.
Frankenstein.
Now, apart from Drunken One, you all sound like Canadian to me. Is that right?
It might be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not Chet. Chet's from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Cool. Chet's cool too. See.
What are you talking about? I'm from the same area you are.
Hey. Yeah. UK.
Motion Bay Brewing, guys. Motion Bay Brewing, nobody cares, but Motion Bay Brewing is not opening up in Newfoundland. They were supposed to open up next month. They're not anymore.
I was looking forward to that, man.
They took out a lease in part of the Fisherman's District. And due to things we could not control, we no longer can open up.
Marcel might be upset. Him and his girlfriend just went on a trip out east for a week or something. I'm all alone. I have no friends now for a week. Because I only have one. That's how sad I am.
Damn. I wasn't going to say that.
You know.
Now, everybody, well, not everybody. I was one of the guys mentioning that Blood Brothers Bud Light was going to get a cease and desist and have to change its label. Yeah, well, it happened. Last week they had to change their label, so it took about a month and a half. I'm surprised it took Bud Light that long to hit them, but they did get hit.
Yeah.
Just because it's Blood Light?
No,
The
the can was made to kind of resemble it too. They had the temple with the eye and everything else, and they were doing a lot to make it look. I'm drinking a cream ale next from Frank in Tecumseh.
Why would you want to?
Oh, I've heard about it. I've seen that before.
I just had recently the cream ale from Magnata, and it was one of the tastiest things I've ever had in my entire life. I was astonished by that beer.
Their brewery really changed then, because True North never used to do very good beer.
I've had their IPA, whatever the hell, in the pink can. It's I hate it. I'm not a fan at all. But this cream ale, holy shit, was it tasty!
Hey Chad, how come you don't do any more hot sauce reviews, buddy? Have you done?
I have a box of hot sauce downstairs.
Really?
Yeah, it's just waiting for me to get to it.
Funny because I messaged Chad. I had Tabasco. I went to look at one of his old videos. Hilarious. That was with you and James and Ken.
Oh, Ken's in a lot of those older ones.
Yeah. You talk to him anymore?
I talk to him every once in a while. Yeah, the thing with Ken, right, is he is a Master Chief Warrant Officer in the Army, so he's a lot. And when he's not working in the Army, he's building windmills. Actually, he might not be anymore now that Ford is in charge and canceled all that cap and trade stuff and all that. So that job might be gone for him, but he still has the Army job. So,
oh, good for him. Right on.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself.
We're doing OLG stuff right now. We played the casino back in May.
Which casino?
In Sarnia, which is Starlight now, right? But it's still OLG. But we're trying to get in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, actually, there's a band that people hate, and they want to make more money. So what they did is changed the name of their band. So now they're signed up twice.
What band is this?
Oh fuck! It's some local band. I don't know their name. I don't care.
Nickelback.
No.
Oh God.
Oh, they're Canadian too.
The funny thing was, we sat there, right, and they're like, "This band is going to be playing." And we're like, "Hey, that's a band we haven't heard yet. That's a new band coming in." And the supervisor starts laughing. He goes, "No, it's not." We go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "It's this band. It's all the exact same people as this band. They just changed their name."
Oh, fuck.
Isn't that band scheduled for 2 weeks from now? He's like, "Yeah." Okay.
Yeah, we have Pride Spot at Ribfest tomorrow, man. That's going to be good. 4,000 in the park. Headline spot. We're lucky.
Well, my friend's on his way. I might pop back in between bars.
Alrighty, there, Jennifer.
We'll see how that works out. Let's see if you're still sober after the third or fourth bar.
Cheers, man.
Oh, it depends. Well, the thing is that one of my friends wants to go to a club of ill repute. So
you're going to the bar across the street from me.
Wrap that rascal, buddy.
Oh no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching a good show and laughing at my friends that are super into it.
I just got into this Luke Cage, Marvel's Luke Cage. You know them? You know that?
Oh
thing?
Yeah, it's a really good series.
Really cool, man.
Second season just came out recently, actually.
I don't think that's
actually I'm on my second episode. The first one hooked.
Not the type.
Randomly speaking of Marvel stuff, Steve Ditko died today. That's fucking sad.
What?
Steve Ditko, the co-creator of Spider-Man, died today.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, he was 90. He died alone in his apartment. Wow, that's really sad.
With a half ounce of cocaine. I don't know. I made that up. I have no idea.
Maybe that's the best way to go. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
right?
Anyway, guys, hopefully see you later tonight. And hey, I'll actually come in with a beer.
Ooh,
right on, man.
Yeah,
probably gonna be macro BS, but we'll see what I can find.
There's nobody there, dummy.
Good luck to you. Be careful.
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
Don't get the puppies going. Come here.
No,
All right,
you're-
put something in the comments because I'm trying to find you, and it says Master of Malts. Are you the guy with 424 subs?
What's that?
Is that you with the 424 subs, 81 videos?
Malt Master?
I'm not,
Malt Monster?
yeah, this one says Master of Malt. I typed in Malt Master.
No, Master Malt is somebody totally different.
Oh, type in something in the chat, man, to where I can find your channel.
I don't really have a channel right now.
You don't say. All right. Even Joe's got a channel.
Even I've got a channel. I don't even put any videos out.
Right.
If I post a video from the band, it's always on Facebook, but never on YouTube. I did have a cooking channel, and I thought I was going to do it, but then I just couldn't be bothered.
We can look at it. Yeah.
Because you know what? Because YouTube changed their like you have to have 10,000 views and 10,000 subscribers before they even start paying you.
1,000 subs.
Oh,
1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of view time in the last
1,000 hours, which is
Yeah. Everybody's going to Vimeo, right?
yeah.
So there's a new brewery. There's a new brewery out, guys.
Get there. Eventually get there. Yeah.
There's a new brewery out that has to start naming its beers.
Don't
If you-
share. You won't get there. If you share, you will get there. You know what I mean? So.
It's in Dildo, Newfoundland.
Until what?
Yeah, this is the best thing. Okay, Newfoundland has some of the greatest places in the world. Okay, there's Kilbride. Dildo is the best of them all. There's actually a song called Captain Dildo, and it makes fun of all the horrible names of places in Newfoundland because they basically got an atlas out and they read the atlas and looked at all the great things in there. When we go offline, I'll play it for you there, drunken one. But anyway,
Newfoundland, not Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, fuck you.
Okay. I've been saying it wrong.
Yeah, so I don't. You're hiding. So the brewery was revealed on Canada Day, and yeah, it's Dildo Brewing and Museum.
Wow.
Dildo Brewing and Museum, and there's no shortage of names that have been suggested by people for their new beers, but finding the right ones has been a challenge.
Right up.
So,
Yeah. Sorry.
single pounder Pilsner, I don't fucking know. Like,
Oh man.
and you know, my buddy at work's like, no, you gotta get the 330 milliliter cans and the 500 milliliter cans, and you can have a small dildo or a big dildo. So I mean, I love that they actually call themselves Dildo Brewing instead of something else because
they're not going to get really big, are they, with them names, obviously. Corporate are going to come down on them. You go and do say that, you know.
they have a stout, an IPA, a red, a blonde, and a blueberry blonde, all needing names.
Okay, all right. Okay.
And the red beer gets its color from beets.
Weird.
Beets. Really deep reds. Yeah. Well, I'm colourblind, yeah. Yeah.
John, what are you drinking? What are you drinking now? Sorry, what was the beer you said?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm drinking Frank's Cream Ale.
Yeah.
Frank's Cream.
I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan, yes. Neat.
Rum scares the hell out of me.
That's bad when the panel knows what you're drinking.
My bloody fucking cold soda's run out. It's flat, so I'm drinking the new.
This is my brew for the next couple of them anyway, because I'll be gone after that. The Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Nice. 8%, isn't it? Nice.
Yeah, that's a 9%. Yeah, good old New Belgium. They knew what they were doing with this one, I guess.
I got a really old Young's double chocolate stout in the fridge. I'm debating whether it's like 6 months old.
That's ready then. Now, yeah. You can't let those sit long enough. That's fine to drink right now.
You think so?
Sure.
How do you leave it?
Chad, what do you think?
It's a stout.
What's that?
Would a 6-month-old double chocolate stout be okay to drink right now?
Sure.
Yeah.
You let us have another year.
I drink a 20-year-old chocolate stout. I wouldn't give a shit.
You know what a lot I do, like try it every week. It runs out by the time it's ready.
Right, yeah, that's what Joe was saying. On what, just as last review or last hangout, I forget. I don't know. I drink a lot. Anyway, it just changes character is all. It won't go bad. It might not taste the same as what it did, but it won't be wrong. It won't be bad.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a try.
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna hurt you for sure. Now, a 2-year-old IPA, not so much.
Yeah, like a Lagunitas, right? Like not Lagunitas.
Right.
It just becomes syrup at that point with stuff in it, sediment.
John, obviously drinking store-bought at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know what the date is on these things.
All right, I'll open it, boys. Here we go.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it.
So our next news story comes from Brandon, Manitoba, which is famous for being the home of Chris Peters. But the Prairie Firehouse restaurant is being hit up on Facebook and everything else right now because they charge $15 for a Bud Light.
What?
Then they charge $15 for a Bud Light to promote craft beer instead of their standard stuff.
So you're getting stitched up twice then.
Wow.
So you can get a standard craft beer for $5 a bottle, or you can get a Bud Light for $15.
Wow.
I know what I'd rather have.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, for several reasons, obviously, but yeah. That's insanity. Now, who doesn't
get away with it? It's mental.
Yeah, that's not the way to go about it, is forcing people to drink craft beer. You want to encourage them. Find some.
Well, see, this is the thing, right? They didn't have. They didn't.
The lager drinkers, like UK guys, lagers, like they'll drink it.
They didn't have Bud Light or anything else. They didn't have a macro beer on at first because they only wanted to do local. They were one of those things. So they buy all their ingredients locally and all that. So they only had local beers. And then people complained they didn't have this. They're like, oh, well, we want to be able to choose that. Okay. So they brought it in.
So you mean they didn't have platforms?
And then they put a $15 price tag on it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, if you want, as a business, not carry a big product like that, that's perfectly fine. And then if somebody sits there and bitches at you to bring it in and you bring it in, I'm perfectly fine with you being an asshole about it too and doing that.
As long as they drink it.
Yeah. I don't think they care if they drink it. They probably bought a 6-pack.
Yeah.
That's probably all they bought.
Take out.
It doesn't take up any space anywhere, and it's $15 a bottle.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we can get pumpkin ale again.
I don't think we'll ever see that again, man. It's been like 2 or 3 years now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Saint Ambroise now that you get, right? The pumpkin ale.
Saint Ambroise.
Saint Ambroise, oh.
My next beer is going to be a beer that I hate the idea of, but I actually didn't mind it. And it's from Railway City, and Railway City hates me, but I'm still going to say it wasn't a bad beer. And that was the Orange Creamsicle Ale.
That was not bad.
You mean the dead elephant, right?
Yeah. So I hate creamsicles. That's the thing, right? Like, I didn't think I was going to like it because I hate creamsicles. And I won't deny it actually fucking tastes just like a creamsicle, but the taste vanishes so quickly.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with that.
It's there and then gone, yeah. But it is like, what's there? They did a good job with that. Like, it's limited for a second, but it's well done.
I'll definitely check that out.
Hey, what hops they got in that, Rhino? What hops?
They don't tell you on here.
But they're not telling you. Oh,
no.
Hiding it from you.
I'm going to go with something English, though, because it has that, like, earthy dirt flavor on the back end, like that mud pie type of thing.
Mud pie. It's always a flavor I want in my beer, some mud pie.
I always get really, really earthy, like, notes from English hops. I'm going to guess that's what they're using in there, though. There's nothing else they really would want to use.
What's the price on that, Chad?
It's $3-something, $3.25 maybe.
From the brewery or from the LCBO?
LCBO.
I wonder if we can get that here.
It smells just like a fucking creamsicle, and it tastes just like a creamsicle.
Creamsicles in the US. Is it good? Is it good or not?
I hate creamsicles, and I don't mind this beer.
See, I love creamsicles. Big fan.
All right. There you go.
Do you get creamsicles in the U.S. that are Drunken One?
I haven't seen them. I'm sure they are, but
It's like a fudgesicle, and I know you guys get fudgesicles and shit.
We get
yeah, like the ice cream or whatever. Yeah.
So what
yeah.
a creamsicle is it's basically an orange popsicle with vanilla ice cream inside.
Yes, sir.
And they're fucking great.
Fantastic.
But yeah, my sister made up something just for the 4th of July, and I tried it, and it was weird because it had like floaty stuffs in there. She said it was made with milk, and so I guess that was lactose, I guess, floating in there or whatever. It tastes amazing, but she says it's non-alcoholic, and I was like, well, why are you drinking that? You know, it would have been really good with maybe a little vodka in it, but it tasted just like the ice cream and the creamsicle stuff, or the creamsicle. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, I tried a beer just not too long ago. It was called I live here in Texas. If this helps out with anything. Wow, yes, sir. It's called Yellow Rose. It's a smash beer made with German Pilsner malts and Mosaic only. Smash beer, obviously.
You know what, Alicia? You know what? 1 second here, Drunken One. You know what, Alicia? Everything's fucking wrong with creamsicles, okay? Everything's wrong with creamsicles. The only reason you like them is because you live in Welland. There we go.
Oh, man.
There we
go. Wow.
Chad's got relatively strong feelings on this subject.
I guess,
know.
Right? Pardon me, but fuck those goddamn creamsicles.
You know, my thing with creamsicles might even be that my mother only ever bought like the no-name brands of stuff like that. Like she never bought anything expensive, so it might even be that I was just eating shit. You know,
No-name brand ice cream sandwiches are fucking.
Those are great.
Yeah, though, and they're super cheap. Right? And like you can eat like 10 of them, and
But the ice cream doesn't melt. What's that about?
I don't care.
That's because there's so much. The thing with the ice cream not melting, right? Everybody's like, "Oh, it's all the no, it's not the chemicals. It's the amount of fat in that ice cream. That ice cream has more fat than anything else."
I'm pretty sure that ice cream. It doesn't even say ice cream. It's like fucking. It's like a something
Modified milk ingredient.
Yeah, there we go, right there.
Do y'all have the dipping dots? To skip conversations, but they used to have some stuff called dipping dots. They were it was like an ice cream. Like
there was a politician or something on John Oliver. They were going off about it. Someone was like, "Dippin' dots are not the future of ice cream," and then John Oliver just like, "Oh, who the hell was it? It might have been Mike Pence or something." It's like somebody high up in American politics that was like just going off on Dippin' Dots for no reason. So John Oliver makes fun of him all the time. It's so funny.
Yeah. Well,
no, Jamie. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. Not one person clipped that. Jamie says somebody clipped Chad saying I may have been eating shit. If somebody clips it, send me the clip and I'll put it into a video at some point.
Oh, we're live. We're live right now. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be up there forever. Someone's gonna get it.
we're doing this, right? So back to the Yellow Rose stuff, man. I was very impressed by the stuff. It was when I looked at the recipe as how it's brewed, because I'm going to do that. There you go, fill it up.
That's a great glass, dude.
It's just filled with hops, just filled with the Mosaic hops. One of the recipes had 8 ounces in a 5-gallon batch, but the IBUs are like 63. It's like really low in IBUs. It's not bitter at all. It's a fine, yummy beer.
Good smash beer, yeah.
Nice and juicy, but it doesn't have any bitterness on the end of it. I'm gonna brew it. I got the supplies right now to brew it.
Hey, Red, can I see that glass again, buddy?
Yeah. It was
Susan, back to the couch, man. Susan, back to the couch.
Cool. That glass was cool, man.
Rod, why aren't you in here, Rod? Why aren't you in here?
Hey, Chad, did you get rid of all your beer glasses?
No, I got rid of some. I got rid of like a box of beer glasses so far.
You should send me some.
It's not even that fancy. It's just a teku.
It's the Lock Street teku, eh?
Yeah, this is my only teku. This was given to me by the fucking guy at Lock Street.
You haven't broken that yet? You're gonna break it doing that.
I would use that as a whiskey glass for sure.
I love it. Cracking open some Birch Bark White IPA by Bob K. John.
Attaboy.
I didn't even know they made another. Are they still a contract, or do they have a brick and mortar yet?
That I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says located in Bob Cajun, Ontario. Bob Cajun Brewing, located in Bob Cajun, Ontario. So I don't know.
He said, "Attaboy."
It's a pretty good idea.
I hate when people drink a Bob Cajun beer in front of me because all that happens is that fucking Tragically Hip song plays through my head.
Mr. Chad, I don't know if you've seen the chat. Mr. Rod J. Beer Adventures would like into the room. Or I don't usually call it out like that, but Rod's always welcome, right?
Of course, he's always welcome.
Yeah.
I can shoot an invite his way if you'd like to pop in. I'll do that right now. Copy.
Quick smoke, gentlemen.
And
Is Maul still in here?
You really call it out that way because I guess it was Mr. Rod that got he's like, we don't do it that way.
Come on in, you glorious black bastard, if you want to.
Where's Maul? I can't see him.
And then good day, Starscream. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been on one of JSHL TV's videos in one of his hangouts in a while.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been on their hangout. Lately, when I get home from work, I don't have a notice from him, so I don't know if he just hasn't been doing them.
Oh no, he's in Texas now. Yeah. Maybe your notifications are failing you. He's in Texas. He's been going from place to place and having a good old time like he does. But yeah, he's on vacay. But
okay, so that's why I haven't been getting. Okay.
Oh, you should be getting them. He's putting them up for sure. Him and what is this? Metal Troy 40 guy, whoever it is, and his boys. His boys. You know how they roll over there.
Yeah. No, I like I said, Starscream's from over there. I usually talk to her and a bunch of other people when I'm over there, but I haven't been over there in a while. When I get up to take the other dogs out, I'll go show you guys the puppies.
Aww.
I got to go do a puppy count anyway at some point because she likes to yell on a pup. She likes to lay on at least one of the puppies at all times because she's stupid.
What puppies are they? What puppies are they?
That's the only reason we're here is to see the puppies. We're not here for you.
I'm well aware of that, at least for you.
We want to see the puppies.
The next one I reviewed tonight was sent to me by the owner of St. Mary's Axe. So this was their Ursula's Crush, which he was like
Axe.
So he was like, well, yeah, he named it after a church in London. So
he came. Yay! What's up, Rod?
What's going on, Rod?
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Peachy keen, sir.
What is that beer, Chad? What is it?
St. Mary's Axe Ursula's Crush.
But what is it?
It's supposed to be a session. It's supposed to be like a light beer.
How you doing, bud?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Okay. So crushable, is that what they're going for, kind of?
Yeah, but it's basically just an Ontario Pale Ale. It's another fucking Ontario Pale Ale. That's all it is.
What do you got there? What do you got over there, Rod? What's that? Dogfish head something or other right there? Fancy stuff?
Yeah, I'm drinking this Dragon Yum Yums I needed to do for a review.
What is it? Dragon's Yum Yums. What kind of beer is that?
It's a fruity pale ale.
Yeah? How is it?
It's a fruity pale ale.
Nice.
It's it's okay. It's decent. It's light body. It's good for summer, but I wouldn't really chase it down. It's decent enough. That Dogfish Head makes good beers, so can't complain too much. But
Do that.
it's definitely a little more to the lighter side. Even at 6.5%, you could chug through a 6-pack of these pretty easily.
Dangerous beer.
Come on.
The
There we go.
Yum Yum beer.
Dragon is like some group called the Flamin' Lips that was done after them, but they're pretty famous, I guess, little rock group or whatever on the East Coast. Every band's getting their own beer, don't you know?
They pretty much are.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a band that just had its beer pulled or something for comments they made or some shit like that?
Oh, that was the guy that made a comment at one of the concerts about some type of thing. I forgot what it was. It was a political type thing.
Are we talking about NoFX and Stone?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
NoFX does not work with Stone anymore, and they lost their beer.
What happened?
I don't know. They had an entire festival series over the summer that they were supposed to be doing with them.
I'm pretty sure it was like publicly known, like what happened.
I didn't. Well, I don't know because I didn't care. Basically, is what
Yeah,
it comes
myself.
down
Like I knew that beer wasn't going to make it here, so I wasn't really that.
I remember a guy that's on stage, like a guitarist or whatever, and yeah, Punk band, No Effects loses beer collaboration. Buddha.
After Vegas.
Yeah, after he made comments about the Las Vegas massacre.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was like, okay, you're done.
Yeah, that probably didn't go over well.
Well, yeah, no, he said regarding them, he said like at least they were country fans and not punk rock fans.
Oh hell!
It was it was a country concert that all the people died at. So he's like, yeah, who cares? They're only country fans. Basically, he's like, oh, dude, that's not cool. That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
Sensitive joke. Like, you really can't make a joke about that situation. Like anything, pretty much will be insensitive.
It's not that you can't. It's that like you, especially in that position, like amongst ourselves. Like if Paul was in here, he might make some kind of joke regarding something like that kind of thing. But we know it's a joke. It's amongst us. We're not influencing thousands of people. Kind of like
put that on Paul like that. Man. Like Paul's like going to just do stuff.
Oh no! I put that on Paul all day, all day long.
What are you throwing like that? Oh, jerky? Is that jerky?
Yeah, it is. Even Paul's got more. Even Paul's got more.
Jerky out. Get your jerky out. Stop it, drunk on.
Even Paul's not that tacky to say something like that, you know.
I don't know if you know Paul very well. Then
I know Paul.
He might not say it live on an internet show, but he'll say it.
I know Kane and what Paul wouldn't do it. That guy's oversensitive.
Paul's got more cooks than that. You know,
Paul's gonna be the next Bob Ross, man. He's gonna be the next Bob Ross.
Brilliant. I did Bob Ross paintings as well.
Paul's got some fucking mad actual painting.
He has actual skills, yeah.
It's damn impressive. It's so random. Like you'd never to have a conversation with him. It would never occur. Like, yeah, I bet this guy can paint stuff. Like it's just I don't know. He doesn't see that.
Yeah, you never expect.
You don't realise it's quite easy what he's doing. I've done it. It's quite easy.
Redbeard, Paul wants you to go move the bus you threw him under.
Alexis is coming by.
What was that, Sage?
I'm just gonna leave that firmly parked on your chest for a while.
Yeah.
So she might sit in. I don't know if you guys are cool with that. You won't see her, but she'll chime in. But we'll be hanging.
That's perfectly fine, sir.
She's cool, man. She's a neighbor.
My dogs chime in too. look, there's a cushion up there that had to have the cushion cover taken off to get washed because there might have been some afterbirth on it.
Oh, gross, dude! Come on.
What do you say, afterbirth?
We're all going to Chad's house next Friday for a placenta fry.
Oh.
No, those were gone in seconds, man.
What the hell just happened here?
I've been around dog breeding for like 30 years. I've never seen a dog eat them that fast. It was like it popped out of her. She's like, I'm gone. Guess I don't have to worry about what happened with that.
No, that's awesome. That Mama's taking care of him. That's good. That's one of the questions I asked right away is how's Mom doing this? You know, she's. Chad said that one popped out and he had to hub it out of the sack there, and
I don't think she even knew she had that one. That was like number 6, and it popped out, and it was basically like she was here. She was right here in front of the TV on blankets, and it was in front of like it popped out of her. It was in front of the fucking table, so it was about 4 feet away from her vag. And I'm like, yeah, I probably have to cut that one out. So I cut it out of the sack. You know, I do the whip to wake it up. It starts moving. I give it to her, and then she starts looking for the placenta. She's like, "Where's the placenta? Where is it?" She gets up and goes and eats it, and comes back. Like, okay, whatever you want to do.
Wow, that's cool. That's kind of gross, but that's kind of cool that they know how to do that. You know.
Yep.
Again, I'll say it's kind of gross, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. You know. Well, they know how to do that, you know. It's neat, you know. Well, I mean, think about it kind of long term. If they didn't, how much bacteria would be spread? I mean, if they didn't do what they do, and you get the puppies and the placenta and all that, it would turn really nasty all of a sudden if that weren't gone.
Well, they eat it because it's nutrition for them and it helps them produce milk. That's what they eat it for.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that nature does what it does, but I mean, just think if it didn't happen that way, that would turn pretty gross and pretty nasty.
It was pretty gross and nasty, regardless, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. I've had some. I've had dogs do the same. Yeah, I've been around some litters. It's an experience, to say the least.
It's the first one I've done completely on my own, and it was intriguing.
Yeah. It's different for sure.
Yeah.
And you start the clock. After each puppy, you start the clock.
Be used to it next time, yeah.
Because usually they're supposed to have their next puppy within 2 hours, right? Especially the types of dogs that are in her. They could have one or two really quickly, and then they could be paused for 45 minutes to up to 2 hours. So every puppy, just start the stop clock, right? Are we done? Is this the end?
Yeah.
I'm reading the chat there. I did the same thing with a poop once. I thought it was a hamburger. I'm live.
Oh, Jamie.
Chat. Are we on chat? Are we on chat?
Yeah, well, there's the chat on the other side. You have to go to Rhino's channel and pick up the chat there.
Okay.
So how is everything going, Rod? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Going all right. Just work, keeping busy. I'm drinking beers when I'm not working.
Do you still do the show every Thursday?
Yeah, we still do it.
Where have you been, Rhino? Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm either, doing something myself, or I'm drinking, or I'm dealing with puppies, or I don't know. I'm never around anymore. Well, I'm around. I'm just sleeping. That's what I do most of the time now. I'm such an awesome guy that I sleep most of my life away now.
What a life, huh?
Yeah, I know. Well, I try to find something to do, right? Like tonight. Anyone want to do anything at all? I'm tired of just being fucking stuck in this house. Not a word. Okay, well, I'll just go do a live show.
I fucking offered, Ben. You just gotta
No, you told me to walk to fucking North Bay.
I didn't say walk. I never said walk.
It's a long walk, I take it.
North Bay from here? Yeah, it's a long walk.
That'd be probably a good day or more of walking.
That's the neat thing about doing this is although we're all over the world, we can all get together and it's as if kind of sort of we were all hanging out, in the same pub. And I can't buy you a beer, but I would if I were, But anyway, we all have beer, nevertheless, and it's kind of cool that we can all hang out the way we do.
No, I've told you before, okay? You live in fucking Texas. If we're getting together, we have to meet somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to Texas. I'll die. There's too much sun in Texas. Too much sun.
That's your boy HGL TV or whatever. Yeah. He's down here, and it's like I kept doing a hashtag sunscreen as it. And within 3 hours, he went from pasty white to you got a lot of color all of a sudden,
Like within 10 minutes of me being down in fucking Texas, I'd be the red color of this stop broadcast button here.
Yes, sir. No, I agree. I did the same thing. I don't watch my videos, but it's never. 2 weeks ago, I went to Galveston. It's on the Gulf of Mexico, and I got burned. There's parts of me that's never seen sun that day. I took out my shirt, exposed my big round belly, and I took out my shoes to expose the top of my feet, and I got sun poisoning from it. My feet 2 weeks later are still peeling. I just 4 days ago I was able to wear shoes again. I got burnt. It's and I've been living here forever. Now parts of the seen the sun forever. My arms and legs are all good, but that belly and the top of my feet that never seen the sun, they got burnt to shit. Yeah. And I've been living here.
When I painted my fence outside, I was bent over quite a bit, so like my ass crack and whenever my shirt lifted, that was burnt to fuck. There was a space like this, and it hurt to even put shorts on because it would rub. And I'm like, oh god.
Oh shit. Please tell me more.
TMI, Chad. TMI, buddy. TMI.
No. The TMI part of this is that I was doing it in my old rugby shorts from high school. Now, if anyone's never played rugby shorts have a 1-inch inseam. So yeah, there might have been cheek hanging out too. It was pretty good.
God.
No need for that. No need for that.
I had a buddy. I went to work 2 days later, and my buddy's like, "What the fuck were you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I drove by your house and you were on a ladder, and I was sure I was going to see nuts hanging out." I'm like, "What did you do?" He's like, "No." Now here's a big question, Jeff. There's 2 ways you could have went home when you got done at the store. Which way did you go? He went past your house again. I go, "Yeah, you liked what you saw, didn't you, Jeff? You liked what you saw."
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'm trying to have a scotch now, but not working out so well, Chad.
Hey, what happened to the stout you were drinking?
It wasn't good. I tossed it.
Yeah, drain pour. That's what they were saying in the comments. They said that particular brewery, they don't make a good one.
I love Young's. I mean, I love their double chocolate stout. This is just old, right?
Yeah, it was 852. Yeah. So that wasn't
literally 6 months old. Like it's not good.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, Carrie, it is a brick and mortar, but it opened it opened about 10 months ago.
Okay.
So before that they were contract.
Oh. So you won that, definitely.
I'm in.
I think the last turn there. So you passed back by.
So bands
Guys,
always.
Alexis is here now.
Hello, Alexis.
Well, she's not down the stairs yet, but
Well, what the fuck? Why are you telling us Alexis is here then?
well, she's now coming
Can I
down the
grab a
stairs.
glass of ice?
Yeah, here I'll grab for you. And I got there's a glass on the fridge, or glass on the fridge, glass on the table. Yeah.
And people say my kids stomp up the stairs.
Oh, that sounds like she's stomping down the stairs.
I know someone was getting slapped there.
You're ready for some good old fashioned doo-doo loving or something. What?
You're gonna have to hang with us. All right. Say hi, Alexis.
Hi.
Hey, hello. Hello.
Hey, it's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
From the UK.
You look like black pixelated stuff.
Awesome.
I don't know who I'm talking to, but welcome from the UK.
If it makes any difference, she is pretty easy on the eyes.
Hey, can we say?
I'd like to be the
And
judge
we-
of that. Whip out the camera, bro.
Look at these
Yeah.
hungry beer guys. Hungry.
The one time you don't have a camera, eh?
Yeah.
I know, right?
I mean,
Hey.
Rod is pretty easy on the eyes too.
What the hell just happened here?
This one's
Just being honest. Just being honest.
Chad loses 100 pounds, and all of a sudden now he's just making comments because he can. Jeez, you guys.
I did.
Oh, listen, she's drinking a Summersby blackberry flavored cider.
I have not had that one yet, actually.
Review it.
It kind of tastes like a wild berry cooler.
Don't tell me that because now I want it.
They're good. It's a
I
little
did-
better. It's not as harsh.
It's 4.5.
Want to try?
Nope.
I used to drink a lot of wild berry coolers because you could get them in the big 1 liter bottle for like $5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then
What was your
you-
take on Barbarian?
Barbarian was the shit. I was about to just say that's hilarious. Barbarian was amazing. It came in 2-liter bottles. Like,
I know
So
it
bomb.
did.
you know
Oh,
what
yeah,
else
it looked like
came
the
in
type
2
of
liter
guy that
bottles?
Drink the Barbarian cooler. It wasn't as girly as the wild berry cooler.
Red, that's funny.
The Charles Wells
Well, guys, I
IPA
used to
came
hang
in
out
2
with
liter
like
bottles.
2 liters of
Hilarious.
Barbarian because it wasn't as bad as buying wild berry.
Was it a glass bottle or a plastic bottle?
no, it was a plastic bottle, man. Just like a pop bottle.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Great
so
for
the same
camping.
as the same as the Charles Wells IPA. It came in that plastic pop bottle.
Yep. It did.
I don't drink that shit, man.
Oh, welcome back to high school.
Guinness Anchor Steam, 40 Creek.
Young guys,
And
too
oh
young.
gosh, that's
Before I moved to Arnprior, I went to high school in Ottawa because I'm originally from Ottawa, and then I moved to Brayside and had to go to school in Arnprior. But when I was in Ottawa, we had what we called Brew Crew, and we stole a well, it wasn't really stealing because it was in the garbage, but we took a couch from a guy's house and we walked it into the forest and we put it by the creek, and we brought some cinder blocks with us too, and we tied fucking rope to it, and we would leave our booze in the fucking river. Well, in the creek, and we were sitting there having our Brew Crew one night, and I had 2 Old Englishes, and I'm drinking my Old Englishes because well, I was like 15. I didn't care what.
Okay, so we accept that.
So I'm drinking my Old Englishes, and a fucking Roddy comes running at us in the woods. Right, we're like, what the fuck is this? So we go running. And my buddy starts screaming at me afterwards after we got away from this dog because I bombed my Old English. And yeah, I bombed it. I got in my eye, and my first reaction is throw away what hurt me. Right? And so yeah, that was my one and only time I really drank Old English.
Nice.
I don't think I've had Old English in 20 years.
UFOs were my favorite back then because UFOs were around about 20 years ago to about 15 years ago.
Or even Old Milwaukee.
Did you have UFOs ever, Sage? Or Carrie?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
right
so UFO was in a clear glass bottle. It was clear. It looked like 7-Up. It tasted just like 7-Up, and it was 7% alcohol. UFO stood for unflavored object, according to them.
Weird.
Right.
So I remember. Do you remember the original Stiff?
No.
That was vodka and grape. Fucking cooler. That was actually a really good one.
So UFOs were my thing of choice back then because what I would do is I had one of those hydration backpacks when I was in high school in Ottawa, and I would fill it with UFO and just sit there and drink in class.
Oh, gee.
And the teacher would be like, "What are you doing? What's in that?" I go, "Pop."
Water.
Let me try some. Okay, it's pop.
Alexis is contributing to waste. She's drinking out of a fucking plastic straw.
I reuse them.
Oh, you reuse it? That's bacteria.
Clean them. You can buy a pipe cleaner and clean them.
Or just don't drink anything. Or just rinse it as soon as you're done under hot water. You should be fine.
I did buy metal ones. I bought a 4-pack of metal ones, and they come with 2 pipe cleaners. So
there you go.
And she lost the metal ones, so she just kept the pipe cleaners, and she's using the plastic one. Leave her the fuck alone.
I just rinse them out. It's only me that's using them. It's not like I share them with gas.
Well, booze is going through them, so they're already disinfected.
There you go.
So the UFOs kind of sound like Zima. You're talking about
I've never had Zima, so I don't know. Maybe
you never want to.
No, you never want to.
I want to try Zima, and I want to try Mad Dog 2020.
Oh,
you never had Mad Dog?
No, we don't get Mad Dog in Canada.
Don't leave the house. Stay close to the washroom.
Yeah, exactly. Well, see, the Mad Dog is good because it's cheap, but the thing is, it's got a puke agent in it.
Nobody's ever said Mad Dog.
I was just about to say the same thing. It really does.
Bottle, but you ain't gonna finish that second one. You know?
No.
Epicac or something like that.
Zima was popular in the 90s.
I remember that.
Yeah, well, and it's back around. But he was just talking about the descriptors to the last that UFO thing. It was like you said, Sprite, or didn't you say like Sprite? It's a lot the same. It tastes like Sprite, but I don't think it was 7%. I don't think it was that high, but it sounds a lot the same.
Zima was their answer to booze. What Pepsi did with Clear. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that was not good.
So
it's a malt beverage, and a lot of the folks would put like Jolly Ranchers in there, like hard candies. If you
oh my god!
You put some Jolly Ranchers in there, and so they could be watermelon or whatever flavor you choose, but the overall, I mean, the initial flavor to the stuff was like a lemon lime, like a Sprite, like a alcoholic Sprite, or something like that.
You could actually put that in a watermelon, and it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah, exactly. True that.
Paul says Zima was closer to 5.
Is that
anybody know what's in a Jolly Rancher? Like, Dad, you would know. What's in a Jolly Rancher? The actual drink.
What, the shot?
The shot. Okay, yeah.
Is that rum or?
Are you Googling it right now?
You'd have to Google it.
Yeah, I
Are you
just Googled
fucking
it.
Googling
I
seriously?
just Googled it. I haven't. You know when the last time I made a fucking Jolly Rancher was at where I almost said
Fallsview.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. The last time I made a Jolly Rancher shot at the place of my business is about 10 years ago. So yeah, I had to Google it.
My stepson was just at Fallsview last weekend.
James, yeah.
Gambling away.
I don't know what place you're speaking of right now.
He lost $1,000.
Because we're live, right? So Chad has to be discreet.
I don't know what you're speaking of, but anyway, peach schnapps, sour mix, and grenadine, and melon liqueur.
Ooh,
Holy, that's a lot.
it's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
All
It's a
right.
Jolly Rancher shot.
Well, it's diabetes in a shot glass. I mean, let's be honest here.
I like making whiskey sours mostly because I used to love drinking them.
But saw egg, right? No egg.
No egg, no. But yeah, so somebody orders a whiskey sour and I get a smile on my face and they're like, what? I'm like, you don't know how many of these I drank when I was younger.
How do you make your sours, Chad?
It's easy as shit at work. I mean, it's sour mix, it's whiskey, you shake it, you put it in your glass with fucking
Bitters?
sugar rim.
Bitters, though?
No, I don't use bitters.
No.
No, our sour mix, you don't need bitters.
I used to love. I'd order a whiskey sour and an electric popsicle and a killer Kool-Aid. Pour them all into a
What's
mini
an electric popsicle now? You have to explain this.
I think it was blue. The blue Caraca was in there.
Curacao.
And some sour mix. I will call it what I want to call it.
Yes,
and,
you will.
And yeah, I think it was just like one of those kind of drinks like that. And
Oh no!
but yeah, it was the three of them mixed together in a mini pitcher.
Wow.
A while.
I used to piss off when I lived in Arnprior, we would go to the Prior, and what was the Alicia's? She might still be here online somewhere, so she might know the name of him. He still works there right now, but the bartender, and that's the sick thing, the bartender at the Prior right now, because I was there a few months back when my grandmother died, is the same bartender that used to serve me when I was 20. So he's been bartending there for 16 years. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But what I used to do, and it would piss him off, is I would go in and I'd order 3 whiskey sours. We would make the 3 whiskey sours, put them down in front of me. I would have 2 of them chugged right away. And while I was sipping on the 3rd one, I'd order 3 more. 3 more, please.
Nice.
I'm simple, man. Ryan diet or scotch on ice.
And I'm something different about every hour.
Oh, Alexis likes to have multiple varieties of beverages.
See, I always have people come up to the bar and they're like, don't you remember what I ordered? I go, I'm blind, man. I don't remember voices, and I hear 30,000 voices a night. I don't know who the hell you are. What do you want? I'm drinking, Dan sent me this, so I reviewed this. Well, as you all know, everything I drink when we're all live is stuff I reviewed already, so it's like half of each thing. This is 2 Straws Milkshake IPA with pineapple and mango.
Oh, do a review right now, then.
No, it's already been reviewed. It's on this.
With what, pineapple and mango? Did you say?
It's on the cell phone back there. This is my real cell phone. Then we have my extra cell phone back there that I do my beer reviews on. Then we have my other cell phone.
I thought you used an actual camera for your beer reviews.
Because it's packed in case I have to move.
Fair enough.
Hey,
what did you say was in that IPA? Did you say pineapple and mango?
Pineapple and mango, the milkshake IPA.
Someone was saying, like, I don't know, have you had the pineapple Uber by Nickelbrook yet?
It's in the fridge and it's in the beer room. So no, I have not had it yet.
I didn't find the pineapple came through that much. And I can't remember who I was talking to, but they were suggesting that I guess the acidity in the pineapple, because it is really an acidic fruit, could kind of have something to do with it not lasting or fading away or something like that, which made sense.
Oh, geez.
So he said that, and he took carry
mango.
from
Mango can be amazing in beer.
Petrolia to Strathroy tomorrow.
Oh.
So he's got 2 undercovers following him, and he's got like 1,000 pounds of guns.
Oh, jeez.
So he's got to drive down there, and his mom had a fucking stroke this morning.
What are we listening to right now?
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, so my good friend, I'm really sorry. My good friend's an investigator for the OPP for 25 years. And he has to carry a lot of stuff tomorrow from Petrolia to Strathroy.
So an hour and a half.
I've been watching
about an hour. Yeah, but his mom had a stroke today. He was going to come by, which I wanted him here, but he has so much on his plate right now. Like I couldn't, You know what I mean?
It's funny. I've been watching a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 role-playing videos online, and
Oh, Jesus.
making me like think of that kind of like he's transporting all these guns and stuff.
Yeah. So Graham's job, he's the only guy that carries guns and stuff for the incinerator. Yeah. So whatever. So.
Graham,
Go ahead.
Grams, not
Come
like
here.
his grandma. Grandma's a gun runner. That would be my
You
mom.
probably never suspect her. Why not?
Yeah, he's also a drummer. He used to be my drummer in an old band, but yeah, it's kind of crazy when people see Graham. They're like, "Oh, I didn't realize you're friends with an investigator who's a drummer of all things."
Of all things.
Of all
yeah.
things, yeah.
I got friends.
It's in low places or high places. Yeah, maybe.
In the right places.
We hope Alexis comes out to watch us at Ribfest tomorrow. Are you eating something? What are you eating? You're
What are
making
you
me
eating?
hungry.
Oh, popcorn.
At least it's not Pringles.
I tried
That shit
my,
is
my first pickled egg the other day. I've never had pickled eggs before. I tried my first pickled egg the other day.
And how'd that go?
I'm on the fence. I don't know if I like them or don't like them.
That's I don't know. I'll try. I'll generally
sober.
generally try anything once, but I had a pickled. My one buddy pickles hot dogs and says,
Oh,
Ew,
what?
No.
yeah." So he gave me some, and I tried. Like I was on. It was in a live stream at one point. Sometime I tried one, and it was not a good thing.
No.
Hot dogs on a regular day are not a good thing.
Okay, well that's just
Mind you, I ate a whole package.
just shut your mouth right now. That's horrible.
I love
Hot
hot
dog.
dogs. Chicago dogs, big fan.
My kids love my hot dogs because I do the cheese and pickle stuffed hot dogs wrapped in bacon.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man.
Oh yeah.
Did you do a video on that?
I did.
Yeah.
There's some good things you can. There's some awesome things you can do with hot dogs.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
None
There
of
you
us
go.
are even gonna touch that statement right now.
There you go.
I'm trying to segue out of that.
Who's clipping that one? Who's
Are
clipping
you
that
even
one?
touching that right now?
So Paul in the comments says, "Pickled deer heart for the win." Try to segue out of that one there, Redbeard.
Rod, you're quiet over there, buddy.
Oh, I'm just dealing with
Oh,
a bird.
Dan's gonna pop in after Luke Cage. Like,
And
if
Nick
you're
is gonna
watching
be
Luke
around
Cage,
soon,
you're
too.
watching it on Netflix or it's
I
downloaded.
was
You can
earlier.
pause that shit.
I'm hooked. I'm hooked.
What is it?
It's
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. And
Oh,
He's Power Man.
my
He's Power Man.
Netflix. I haven't watched it yet.
What are you
could you
doing?
imagine having that kind of power?
I'm still trying to
Oh.
finish Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
He's not even
What are
like
you doing?
even close to being the strongest that there is in the Marvel universe, but
I was on the smile.
he's cool.
But for being a Marvel thing, that show's pretty X-rated, isn't it?
No,
I'm not gonna go X, but like hard, maybe hard R rated.
Hard R for sure.
Like for violence or
Even like, did you
Or
watch
like
the Punisher? Did you watch the Punisher?
Punisher is more than that is.
The Punisher was
Women
fucking
make it or men
hardcore,
No,
man.
that chick that he hooked up with or whatever, that like the cop, she's fucking hot.
So are there naked men in it though too?
No, thank God.
Well then that's like why can't it be a two-way street?
You know what? Have you watched Shameless before?
Oh, I
Never.
love Shameless. Everybody.
There you go. You want to see some floppy box here and there? There's some Shameless for you. There you go.
Go watch Spartacus. Spartacus has dicks everywhere.
Start again?
Dicks everywhere.
Spartacus was an awesome show. The second, I want to say
But
this,
there was penises everywhere. Like you want to make
the finale of the second season, I think it was one of the most
prequel
unbelievable things I've ever seen put on TV. Like
You
when
talking
Lucy
about-
Lawless,
Really?
one where she died, Lucy Lawless dies, and all that shit happens. And
Oh no,
that
that's technically season 3, is it not?
technically, but the other one didn't really. You know, yeah, I don't know.
Because they made the
never
prequel
watched the
season
series.
hoping that Andy would survive his cancer treatment, and then he did.
And then they had to recast him, and that was
Oh, okay.
that was weird for me. Like having, like I got right into it the first season. I was like, oh my god, and then I knew that the guy had died, and I was like,
Yeah.
how am I going to like the guy who replaced him? And for the first few episodes, it's like, yeah, I don't know, but he did a good job.
Feeling it out, yeah.
The show overall was just so well.
Okay, I'll definitely check that
So
out.
is it gladiator stuff?
it's the story of Spartacus.
Did you like the movie 300?
I kind of figured based on the name it was gladiator stuff, but
Did you like the movie 300?
I did.
Never seen it.
Ooh, what?
Again, okay, like right there. What the hell? Okay,
I'm
but
sorry.
it's kind of.
Never
The
seen
show is very kind of stylized. 300, like there's a lot of over the top blood and stuff in some of the fights, and
I like
Kinda
that.
just like
I like that.
it's really like the
Yeah, they did. They did.
like Chad, you saw it,
Like Warriors in 300. Like, are they all like?
They did the blood splatter on the cameras and everything like that.
Oh, geez. You're exciting Lexus
the
over
one
here.
episode where all the rich people are like hanging around. And they've got the one guy just kind of hanging there, and they're like all taking turns, like cutting pieces off him and shit.
Oh,
yeah. There's some.
On a side note, where the hell is Nick Lowe?
He'll be here. He already said he's
Yeah,
coming.
he was saying, he's
And where's Ron Terriolt and JJ Davin? Like, where are these guys?
Well, Ron Terrio is probably rolling around in I don't care.
In Louisiana.
I don't care where he is. JJ Davin, I haven't talked to that guy in about a decade.
Yeah, he used to make good video.
He commented on one of my vlogs the other day, actually, randomly.
Joe D. Yeah. He's a happy.
All didn't like 300. He said it was dumb. I thought the sequel was pretty dumb.
I never even knew there was a sequel.
Nick just said you aren't cool, Sage, because you haven't seen 300.
Oh, thanks a lot, guys. I really haven't.
I agree.
Oh,
I'll
what is this?
that.
What is this? Pick on fucking Sage Day?
You know what though? Actually,
and Paul says if it doesn't have corpse fucking, he isn't interested.
There you go. If you want to watch 300, I recommend, like, if you like comics as well, buy the comic and read it first, because they were like the stylizing they did in the movie and stuff to make it look kind of comic-y. It looks like
we have future pastimes.
Really good job of putting this
comics
onto the film. Onto the film,
It's
which was
on
pretty
Netflix,
cool.
isn't it? 300?
On Netflix? Is it on Netflix, Red?
Is it on Netflix?
I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it. I have Netflix, but I usually just very legally download stuff.
Yeah.
So Lexus volunteered to watch it with me.
I've seen it over a dozen times. I'll watch it again.
All right. Perfect.
Got a VPN, no worries.
Look at that glass he's had. Isn't that a fucking beautiful glass?
That red hat?
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
I love
Did
it.
she just say, "Ooh, that redhead"? Is that what she said?
No, she said that red has.
I heard that redhead.
I heard the redhead too. It might not be on the right side of the head. It's still on the head.
I might have said what red had because you had it up and then it was gone. So what red had? They might have came out as red had.
Paul's also too.
I have been drinking cocktails all afternoon. I'm on Paul after all.
Mm-hmm. I want to go for a smoke. Do you want to go?
I'd love to go for a cigarette.
Okay, we're gonna go do some bad things outside and fill our lungs with.
Is your lady going to take over you when you go to smoke?
I think they're both going together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Alexis, you just lost some points.
Yeah. All of these guys are non-smokers. We're the only two.
Non-cigarette smoker.
Non-cigarette.
I also eat red meat. I drink alcohol.
Well, that gives you half a
She
point
doesn't
back.
smoke weed.
But I don't feel great.
Can't understand it, guys.
Was the last time I here? Did I smoke weed last time I
With
was
me,
here?
yeah.
And I got all freaked out. Yeah, I won't do that again. No. Once every 10 years I try it, still don't like it.
Well, you can't smoke.
Well, see, that's the problem right there. You got to kind of,
We are not meant to.
you know, you got to get past that initial paranoia and be like, you know what?
Exactly, right?
It's like I'm gonna make
You hated it the second time you hated it, the third time you're on. That's it.
Oh no, I like that from day one.
Oh, jeez.
Ground zero.
We just threw her right into the mix, eh, guys? She's just like, I don't know what the hell is happening right now.
I'm a tough cookie. I can fend for myself.
I go to Saj's house and now
You gotta
we're-
fix your goddamn camera situation. It's like two people talking for half this goddamn conversation. All I'm seeing is fucking
where's your
pixelated
camera?
black.
Your camera.
Oh, she's gonna bring her camera.
Oh, there we go.
No, not today.
Use a phone, actually. I'm pretty sure Chad generally enables his Hangouts for phone use.
I already did, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He usually is good for that.
Oh, apparently Brian blew up a new Ontario beer.
I got two phones with me.
Brian, what now?
Brian blew up a new Ontario beer by putting it in the freezer.
Nice. Which one?
Bear Runner.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Has a Smurfly on it.
You can thaw it out. Well, actually, if it blew up, then yeah. I've had beers though where they've been in the freezer, and sometimes the can won't blow up, but both ends will actually like completely round out the other way. And I've put it in the fridge, left it for like a day, let it thaw, cracked it open, and depending on the style of beer, it's still just fine.
Bloody
Or even some beers, if like you put them in the freezer to cool them down, you leave them till the point where they're like when you crack it open, it freezes basically. Some beer slushies are good with some flavors as well, I find.
You should see what I eat off my office floor.
What the hell? That was great.
That needs to be clipped too.
Right.
Oh,
They used to do a bunch of good clips.
so many
for me.
quotable moments.
Can't put it out there. Goodbye.
He kind of is, Paul. He reminds me of a dwarf. He's taller than a dwarf, but he reminds me of one.
Me?
Not you. I'm talking about redheaded one there.
Huh? What?
He's probably taller than me. I think.
Paul's had a beautiful glass in the hands of a beautiful redheaded, a beautiful beauty glass.
Your lady is probably a beautiful lady.
Oh, I don't have any ladies. My lady ain't beautiful.
I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying.
I have a potential lady who's in Alberta and coming this way in September, who's actually one of my exes, kind of thing. But I'm not holding out hope because I don't know. Anytime I get my hopes up there, just smacked in the face.
Yeah. Oh, did I say out loud? Sorry.
Rod doesn't like any of us. That's what I'm getting here.
Right, yeah.
Rod's working on his beer news for next week.
I forgot Rob was even here. He's being so quiet. He's
Always getting harmed. That makes it totally different.
He's playing hockey. He's not paying attention to us.
Rod, are you playing hockey, Rod?
I'm working on something here.
You're awfully serious, man.
Yeah, look at him go. Like, look at the intensity in his face right now.
Right. As if he was
Put
playing
him up here. Like, make him featured. Make Rod featured right now. Feature Rod.
For all the hockey fans out there, where is Eric Carlson going?
He's all right, man. He's all right. Rhino's a good man.
Where's Eric Carlson going? Anyone know?
I'm not a hockey fan, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, you all fucking.
Are you not a good man? You're a good man.
I didn't even know it was hockey when he said that.
I like baseball, man. Myself.
Oh, bloody baseball. That's shit.
There you go. Yeah, fuck you too.
Okay, next is another beer from Dan.
Baseball to UK football. Sorry.
Are you through that milkshake one already? How was that?
It was good. Next is Russell Brewing's White Rabbit Lemon Raspberry Radler.
Ah, that sounds all right, actually.
It does sound all right until 1 second. 1 second here. It sounds great until you pour it and realize that the raspberry had to be fucking extract.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And there's no ingredients on here to let you know what they used.
Apparently, that might be changing. Someone was saying that it might become law to put ingredients on beer.
No, that's already becoming law.
There we go. That's even better. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, every other food and beverage thing that you buy in the fucking country basically has that. I don't have one right now, but that nutrition information fucking thing that's on everything that you.
It should be. I agree.
Why is that not on beer and wine and liquor? Like, how the fuck are they exempt?
It's on coolers.
Bullshit, basically.
I want to say some coolers. I don't know if it's all of them. But even ciders and stuff, say they don't like. It should be required, and I'm happy it's changing.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Paul's excited for the World Cup of golf tonight because that's what's happening over
World Cup.
wherever it is. The World Cup of golf.
England, la 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 la.
Football / soccer, whatever you call it, is just fucking.
I'm talking about soccer.
Well, I assume you do not call it football though.
Oh, maybe tomorrow we might not be talking about that, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't saying like America. I was whatever you refer to it as. Generally over there, it's referred to as football because you don't have the football that we have here. We call it soccer. I don't understand how they couldn't just come up with a new name. They're like when they were making football, they should have been like, okay, we're making this game where we barely actually use our feet to hit the ball, barely at all, And there's a game called football over in Europe. Maybe we should let's
run with a fucking ball.
should have called it handball. American football should be called handball. It really
handball's a different game too.
You're right. Sorry.
It's called soccer.
I was actually really good at handball.
Running with ball, throwing ball.
And that's what I said.
Throwing, catching, and running with ball. That's what they should call American football.
Soccer, not football. We're not good at fucking football. We're shit. We're good at football. Did I say that right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
The footy.
Yeah.
Temporarily muting the microphone.
Well, Paul's saying right there, hell, we can't even get some American breweries. I haven't seen that in Canada at all, where they don't even tell you the fucking ABV.
Well, no, that's not allowed in Ontario.
I've heard of some American breweries do that. Like
some states, like you go to New York
State. That's just
State.
irresponsible on the brewery's part, really. Like I bought a 6-pack of this beer. It's really good. It tastes like it has a low ABV. You drink 6 of them, you get.
Hey, come on, stick
My
up.
God. Is it the delay from over there that's happening, or are you? No, you're just talking over people because you're like that. You're that excited about football?
I'm not talking over you, mate.
My God, doesn't have that trademark Canadian politeness thing.
You have your say, we'll have our say, and I think
I was trying to have my say.
Can I pretty much say I think.
No, you're gonna get upset that I'm interrupting you.
I don't think we will make the final. That's what I'm saying.
I honestly, I couldn't.
I will think.
I probably could care less, but it would be hard about football or soccer, or whatever you want to call it. Both sports.
I don't care about either sport either.
I'm not a big fan. I played some Canadian football in high school and fucked my knee right up. I imagine Chad probably plays some football. I was just say yeah.
You guys.
I did. I was an offensive guard and on special teams.
I played the O-line and kickoff return team.
Yeah, I was punt return, kickoff return, field goal, and O-line.
Nice. There was one game where we had a bunch of injured players where I ended up playing. They just like, get in there. We need a player.
They made me a running back once.
I played like the entire game. One game. It was fucking rough.
Basically, for me, they would grab me by the face mask and tell me a number. Hit this number as hard as you can. Okay.
Oh, you were the goon.
Yeah, I was one of the goons.
That was a great movie. You've seen Goon, I assume, eh?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's such a good movie. They came out with a second one that wasn't as good at all, I found. It was okay, but it wasn't. It didn't have that first one had like something about it. It was just such a good, kind of pure, great movie. It didn't seem to have any, I don't know, super big.
I do understand.
Like a lot of times now, they make
Johnny Walker. Remember
Oh yeah,
Johnny
long
Walker?
gone.
Yeah,
Long
okay.
gone. Hello, gentlemen.
We're back.
Oh,
Not at all.
I do understand what you're saying at Albino on there, but it will never go to that. You know, when people say, "Oh, penalty," all that shit, we never go to that because it's a favor.
I'm making Alexis drink 40 Creek shots of it. Actually,
That's
Isn't
isn't that like that maybe harassment? You could classify that as some kind of abuse,
with ideas.
assault.
Sexual harassment? I'm not opposed to that.
If you watch it, I don't care if I get there or not. I do that. So,
Chad, that hat looks good on you, buddy.
I've got no
Of course
hat.
it does. Every Irishman looks good in a fucking flat cap. I'm sorry to tell you.
Where's your Jameson tonight, then?
I don't drink hard liquor anymore.
You don't.
Drunk, come and help me. Come
I
on,
haven't-
help me, support me.
What are we doing? I'm confused.
Hard liquor. That's what we're doing.
He's really happy to know us.
Yeah, let's do this. Hard liquor is good.
I'm gonna go for more beery liquor.
I'm joking. I don't.
No, I stopped drinking hard liquor when I came out about all my shit that I was dealing with.
Yes, I know that. I know.
Recommend
I'm
positive.
drunk,
Brave,
mate.
which was really fucking brave, actually.
Yeah. No worries, mate.
And it's been 15 months since my last drink of whiskey, which is amazing for an Irish guy.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, that's
Good for you, man. Yes.
Damn.
Exactly.
The girls, the bars, and everything tonight. And he's like, no, I met with Danny and Clement. So I said, tell Danny to find Danny a vagina. You know Danny, Pachamaglio?
Yes.
All I heard was vagina, and I perked up.
No, I didn't hear that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the word vagina did not even perk up Rod. Look, he still doesn't give a shit.
Vagina.
Yeah.
He is literally like the biggest woman vagina, mangina I've ever met in my life.
I can vouch for this.
She's like,
So he was supposed to go out with the girls and all the bar sluts, and he ended up out with 2 guys, and one of the guys is like coming off a breakup of 2 years ago, and he needs to find a vagina really bad.
So
I said, find him a vagina. I should send back, preferably not yours.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
So he pretty much fucked him off, basically.
I'm an asshole too, by the way.
Thank you.
Yo, fit right in.
I like to hear, man.
Rod's really quiet tonight. He's just chilling, and it's a rare appearance for him. I caught one. Yeah. Well, you have to get invited. Chad.
Yes.
Do you want to add Alexis Mulick to your Facebook?
She can add herself to my Facebook.
Chad.
Does Chad have
Chad McGee.
more of a name?
It's Albino Rhino.
Yeah, you want to look for Albino Rhino.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's no such person as the Albino Rhino. What the fuck?
Oh, it's right there. It's the first thing that comes up.
Albino asshole. See what happened?
That's him.
Oh, man.
He's gonna add you, buddy.
The albino bastard.
No gawking, boys. No gawking.
It's mostly pictures of my dog.
He's lots of his dog just had a litter of 8.
7. 7.
Come
on now. Come on.
Oh my God.
Show her puppy, Chad.
waiting to see him. He's holding out on that shit.
Which puts me at 10 dogs in the house currently.
That was supposed to happen a while ago.
10 dogs in the house.
Chad,
10 dogs in the house.
will you show her a puppy? Yeah, there we
I'll
go.
show her a puppy in a second. Colleen, come here. Come here, baby.
Colleen. Is that a dog's name, Colleen?
Yeah. I have Helga, Boris, and Colleen.
Some women really go gaga for babies, and some women really love puppies, and I love puppies.
Yeah.
Well, you can see the boxer.
That's Boris.
He's so cute. Or
he's on the couch that has no cushions right now because they're all being cleaned.
He's eyeballing you.
There was some afterbirth problems on the couch.
Gross.
The couch. Hey.
Oh, it's not even a new couch. It's from the 70s.
I love it. They're called Chesterfields if they're made of that year.
Yeah, it came from from Grandma Boychuk's basement. It's my buddy Boychuk's grandmother. She's like, "Hey, you want a couch?" I'm like, "I would love a couch, Grandma Boychuk."
You like a Chesterfield, young man?
I like how you said Grandma Boychuk. It's my buddy Boychuk's grandma. That was awesome.
They are taking the piss.
It's Grandma Boychuk. Grandma
No, but
Boychuk's awesome.
the fact that you clarified by saying it's my buddy Boychuk's grandma.
Well, no, some people might have thought it was my grandma. It's not my grandma. There ain't no relation there. They're Ukrainian. I ain't Ukrainian.
All right.
I'm Ukrainian.
Yeah, Alexis is
Rod's perking up. Is he back? Are you back?
Rod, can I get you a fucking flamingo shirt, Rod?
A flamingo shirt?
Yeah, just like me. Look.
Rod looks like he could rock some Hawaiian shirts, probably.
People in Miami wear like the flamingo shirts.
I'm not from Miami. I'm wearing a flamingo shirt.
In America, only people in Miami wear them.
You got to be carefully walking down the corner store Miami with a flamingo shirt.
Rod, you could make Cincinnati the new Miami. Come on.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Only the white guys wear flamingos.
You got to be on the beach to wear flamingos.
Oh, bird, ain't Chad? She got you there, buddy.
You don't know how many amazing flamingo shirts I have.
This is good, Chad. Listen to this.
I heard her.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
Just tagging you on.
Did you add her to your Facebook?
No, I told you I don't add people.
No, she added you.
Facebook, just go for it.
There, now you know 2 people in Sarnia. Well,
not even, I know a lot more than 2 people in Sarnia. You know, there may be a brewery or 2 there.
Not including Refined Fool, though.
I was
Hey,
gonna say.
like, Friday night when I'm at home, I'd like to get in on this group chat. I
Like
think
refine. Let's send all of our old beer north.
Are you guys okay with Alexis coming in for BDU?
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, yeah, she's all right. Coming in.
I'll drink anything at least once.
Oh,
There you go. Anything. That's disgusting.
Look at you guys smiling from your mouth. I can see
Legit,
everything.
anything, even
Smiling from our mouths.
Well, that's how you smile.
I could
Right?
have sworn I was smiling with my toe. Shit. That was wrong. Oh,
Here we
Thanks,
go.
Red.
Oh, you can-
I'm just a little bit impaired right now, so you guys got to cut me a break. Look at that glass; it's
Is that
beautiful.
for me or is that for
Yeah,
you?
it's for you.
Be nice to the company, Red.
Drunk again?
Am I trying to get you drunk?
Last
No.
time I left here, I was so intoxicated.
I'm really sorry about your luck.
Okay.
We didn't do
Well,
that.
he says you're his neighbor, so that shouldn't matter. You know?
Yes,
We are neighbors.
yeah,
Then leaving intoxicated is okay. You're right next door.
that's
exactly.
not bad.
I live two.
I used to live on top of the bar I worked for. It was awesome.
So I was going to wear my
crawl up
romper.
the stairs home. It was great.
I was going to wear my romper to bench brewing, but Ashley told me if I walked out in my romper, he was driving away.
Right.
Well,
You know what? He says that, but I bet he would have went along with it. It would have been fun.
I'm
You would have
really happy
embarrassed
you
the hell
got
out of
me
it.
Romper tonight, Chad.
Oh,
I think we're all grateful.
You know what? I'm actually, and this is the thing, right? For a lot of years, I was that chameleon hiding. I wasn't myself, you know. I wasn't being who I was.
Right.
I was being what I thought people wanted me to be because I was trying to hide the shit that was going on. These horrible shirts, I love them. I wear them all the time.
It looks like a sperm's on your fucking left shoulder, but whatever.
I'm okay with that. So I have so many floral, so many fucking Hawaiian pineapple shirts and banana shirts and.
The pineapple's my favorite.
I have a really cool hot pepper shirt my mom made me.
Oh, I have a hot pepper
I
shirt
would
too.
wear that.
However, I also here's a big question: How many kilts is
What
too
is
many
that
kilts
shirt?
for one man to wear?
One
man to own.
Once more than
I
one.
think if you did 2 kilts, you'd be fine. Any more than that, it's just
Okay, because I have 14 kilts as of right now.
well, you
I'm
should.
gonna wear all
Irish
the
red.
14 more than I have.
Right?
Irish red, no. Now you just need to play the bagpipes, and you'd be all set.
No, I don't play.
That's
the bagpipes.
Scotland. But see,
I play the bodhrán.
Where
Oh, yeah.
natural.
You know what?
Gotta go on.
The biggest problem, Rod, is the first time I wore a kilt after 15 years of not wearing a kilt. It was a friend of mine's car I was getting into, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to get into this right now.
commando or not? You still
No, of course I want commando. No, you got to air it out.
what? Oh Lord!
The spooky part about this whole thing.
I don't even know what this fucking BDU went sideways.
Oh, this BDU goes sideways all the time. It's just whether or not we're still online when it goes sideways.
Oh,
right.
you're live.
I know we're still live. Nobody's talking to us. So here's the thing, okay, guys. If you want to keep us being idiots online live with you, there's
Say
10 of you
something.
watching. Say something to us. Talk to us because we go off. It's only Paul talking to us, and that's bad. You don't want to just be talking to Paul.
Huh?
Yeah.
There
here.
we go. There's the shirt right there. I found it.
Hey, that's an awesome shirt. Can your mom make me one of those?
Like the dollar
Just said,
store?
man, my mom made it for me.
Can she make me one?
Probably.
I'd wear the shit out of that shirt. Hell yeah.
I would wear the shit out of that shirt.
I might have to take the tape off my camera on my laptop then.
Did you hear this?
No.
I heard something. I heard something about. I heard a lady's voice saying something about taking something off.
I have
You
I
thought
have
it was put on
the
a good
camera
track.
of my laptop because it's always open, and I'm so afraid of like getting hacked and somebody's like gonna like spy on me and
Oh,
like
you're one of
post it
those
all
people.
online and like make money off of like my comings and goings.
Oh boy, you just said the bad word.
Probably the more comings than the going.
It's in my getting ready for work
Holy
room,
shit,
not
Rad.
in my bedroom.
She's
But neither
you're
are off
lucky.
limits.
She's pretty much all of us. Like it's crazy. Alexis she loves beer and
Okay,
loves.
let me go do a puppy count.
Oh, he's got a shirt on. Look at that.
Oh, jalapeno peppers.
All kinds of peppers.
Yeah. Again, Carrie, find out if your mommy can make me one.
Well, as long as like it's the
Send me
material.
one. I'll buy one.
If I can find, it was just finding the material that would be the only problem. And if she can find the material, then yeah, man, she can.
So
Make that.
that's printed from a shop.
No, my mom made this.
Oh my god, dude! You have to send me one. I'll buy it from you. I'm a men's small.
The material was made from somebody, but mom.
Wider shoulders than you think.
Okay, I'm a men's medium. Fine.
So we're live right now. So I wasn't going to show this because we're live.
Yes, I'm a men's.
Oh fuck! I'm bigger than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
But I'm going to show
Alexis, you're my height.
I'm much fatter than you. Then I have a bigger ass.
Listen
than you,
listen to this
obviously.
lady, eh?
Well, I have a bigger,
You know
nicer, rounder ass than you do because you have a man's ass.
I have an
Hey,
ass.
I have a beautiful
my
ass. Thank you very much.
Think I have an ass? My pants are droopy. I have
Couple
nothing.
of flapjacks.
Again, we say, "Where's the camera?"
I need to eat some mashed potatoes. That's what I need.
Yeah, he started this whole thing with, "She's really easy on the eye." Well, God damn it, where's the camera?
One of the two of us can do a booty clap.
Alexis. People look at Alexis because she has big things.
Eyes, big
So
eyes.
this is being made
came at
into
the
a
right
shirt
time.
that will be
Oh,
ready
hi,
very
Nick.
soon.
Hey,
I heard you.
Oh,
hate
you can't
that.
see it. You can't see it. Let me turn the brightness down.
Hello, Nicholas.
I heard big things that I came in. So
So that's going to be a shirt.
Oh, I saw that. Who made that?
say hi to
Somebody was in
Nick.
the chat made that, didn't they?
Everybody see the logo? That's going to be a shirt.
He's amazing.
you're taking attention away from me, Chad. Come on.
Nick, you're getting one of these shirts. That's the reason your box hasn't been sent out yet. It's waiting for the shirt.
For this sex fest shirt.
Are you drinking water?
Actually,
Yeah,
no. I'm
here.
just having a swig of water while drinking this.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Moose had small batch. Ooh.
Ooh.
You said
Okay,
small
quick
batch
review.
stout.
Quick review. Quick
No,
review.
no. You're gonna have to wait for the review on my channel because you can see I got the video light out.
Oh. Tea.
Going pro styles.
I'm
yeah, it's
going to
teaser.
go do a puppy count. Then I'm going to go urinate. Then I'll go let you see the puppies as I let the other two.
Urinate. But if you had bigger,
And not in that order.
9.
I'm gonna
Urinate.
find the puppies and then I'm gonna urinate on.
It'd be a 9. I gotta urinate. Oh yeah.
Urinate. Just
You're a
wants to know
9.
instructions.
If you had bigger tits,
you're in luck now.
you're in luck.
Oh, there goes the dog.
Oh, there's Boris is finding you. Won't let you pee in peace.
Yeah, Louis doesn't let me play in PC though.
Nick, did you take fireworks pictures on July 1st?
Yeah, I did. Did you see them on Facebook or not?
Can you send me a few?
Let me give you a
Go
second.
to his Facebook, man. They're all there.
For a new timeline photo. Your pictures are fucking excellent, dude.
He is a professional photographer.
I know he's got
No, I'm
good
not.
pictures. That's for sure.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm
His
all
camera's
modest
also
about
like
my shit.
25
I suck.
$.
Shut up, Nick. You're awesome. You asshole.
And you develop your own pictures.
Well, I develop. Well, I do my own film developing whenever I decide to shoot film, but I do that
It's
mainly.
not so much film.
do it
these
all
days,
as a
so-
hobby. So.
But you touch them up on Photoshop, whatever you want to do too. If you want to.
talent on this.
Did you guys randomly getting away from beer for a second? And we already were talking about photos. Did you guys hear about the 3 poachers that were eaten by lions?
Yeah.
Yes,
I've seen
thank
that.
you.
Yes, I heard
That's
it.
awesome. That's so
Sweet
awesome.
revenge.
Kind of a nice thing, right?
I
Super
love
cute.
it. I hope they suffered.
Not the misfortune of others, but they did wrong, so karma.
The ghost in the darkness eating some shit there. Yeah.
Karma.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw you on Facebook today knocking Pringles sage, and I decided I can't talk to you anymore.
You were knocking Pringles?
Who
Yeah.
the fuck eats Pringles? Come on.
Who the fuck knocks Pringles, you crazy
Dude.
bastard?
Listen, with
They're way less greasy. They're all you don't get all these broken
not a
little
normal
bits. They're-
chip.
okay, with an explanation.
Oh.
There is limited potato content in a Pringle. It's all rice, wheat, starch, crazy formed stuff.
Tasty, salty goodness.
They're still good.
Exactly. Tasty, salty.
Hi guys.
People have insulted me because of this post.
This is
Salted?
not the puppy we want to see, Chad.
Oh,
You don't
we're-
want to see Colleen?
No,
No, we wanna see the-
Colleen.
Oh,
Colleen's old news.
We want the babies.
We
You
want the
don't,
one.
you don't want to see. She's
She weren't born yesterday like your fucking puppies.
She's
We want to see them.
14. She's 14 weeks old.
She's old.
Colleen.
Yeah, she's not a puppy
She's a
anymore.
fucking
She is
old
cute.
lady.
We want to see the other one.
She's cute though.
Bye, Colleen.
Yeah, get out of here.
She's as big as the boxer who is.
Get out of here, you
years old.
bitch.
Alexis wants to see the little babies.
Yeah, I'm turning on the cell phone now. I got to take the other two out.
Fucking the title of the goddamn PDU is "We Have Puppies." We're not going to show you the puppies, but we have puppies.
Oh, her dog Louis is a what is he? Beagle.
He's a Beagle Basset Cocker Spaniel mix, and he's forever going to look like a puppy.
His tongue is 9 feet long. He walks and it drags on the ground.
I don't believe you. That's 9 feet long.
Yeah. Well, wait till you see your dog.
Yeah, I will, and I will get a tape measure, and I will find that tongue is nowhere near 9 feet long.
I'm 9 inches long.
His
That's
tongue
what she said.
actually looks like a penis.
Oh, 9 inches.
And it's hanging out the side, but it only hangs out the side of his mouth, not the front. The side.
Like a normal penis was just at the front. This front. I got you.
Okay. You ready? You guys ready to see the puppies?
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening.
Move
It's
board.
happening.
I'm waiting for
I got to click on this shit. Chad's got to be featured right now.
Nick.
Oh,
I can't do anything with it.
Oh, look at them.
Oh, they're really tiny.
Nobody can see them.
they were born yesterday. Yeah, they're not being. He's not off.
Yeah, he's got a feature in it himself.
So
I shouldn't be featured.
Everybody
There you
else,
go. That's it.
Hey guys,
Say something,
if you
Chad.
shut up, I can talk.
everybody else, shut up for a second.
Everybody shut up.
Look at the puppies.
Oh, nipples.
Look at the puppies.
Oh, they're adorable.
Kind of
Dad,
tender.
how come he
One
eats
second.
them?
'Cause they're
Oh, look at how cute.
Look at the puppy.
Oh my
they're
God.
so
I love the marking.
new.
They've got like you can tell, like you can see Boris in there. That's awesome. And they've got kind of
So
the,
there's
Give birth to a baby.
there's 4 brindle. There's 4 brindle, 1 pure brown, and
Touched it, so
one-
she was cleaning him.
there's like a black
Yeah.
one there. that
There's
she's cleaning
4
right now.
brindle. There's 4 brindle, 1 pure brown, 1 pure black, and 1 dark brindle.
Wow, their
Can I
faces.
drive down and adopt one?
Are their faces? They're like halfway between being like boxers smushed in and like not kind of. I don't know.
Oh, they pretty much look like boxers.
They're so fucking adorable, man.
Oh, look at them.
Chad, can I drive down and take one? Like
Maybe.
after the 8 weeks?
In 8 weeks, you can have all of me you want.
I
300
just
bucks.
want one.
Oh, I'm tempted. I'm fucking far too tempted right now, man. They're so goddamn adorable.
I know.
Good
Oh,
guy.
I wouldn't mind.
You're a good
Maybe,
boy.
possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh Christ, they're
So-
so cute.
Are they a
Cute.
boxer lab mix?
Oreo.
They're a boxer German Shepherd Mastiff.
Shepherd?
Yeah.
So they'd be a a 75 or a 65 to 85 pound dog?
Yep.
Well,
Probably
it
somewhere
matters.
there.
The thing is, right? Like a Mastiff will be anywhere between 80 to 120.
Or
A boxer will be.
depending.
Like Helga's
Well,
Helga's not huge for her. breed.
No,
Oh.
she's
No,
tiny.
Helga's the smallest of her entire litter.
Yeah.
She's
Bob-
BB.
Bob-
She's 80
on
pounds.
the other
but
side,
she's
on the other
small.
side, Boris is a fucking huge boxer.
Oh, fuck.
He's
He is.
massive. So like I want to say that might balance it out. These might they could be Boris size probably.
Well,
It might be 100 pounds.
she is 14 weeks old and she's almost as big as Boris.
Get the camera off that fucking dog. God damn it. Don't care about her.
Colleen.
Come on now.
But it depends
All
on
right,
the
but
breed.
Boris is cute. All right, Boris.
It depends on the breed of dog, right? What the size is going to be. And a boxer and like they're typically 65 to 85 pounds. Right? You
A
can have an
boxer?
abnormal.
I think
Yeah.
a boxer's typically like no more than probably 50 pounds. Boxers usually aren't like Boris is a huge
Boxers
boxer.
are humpers, too.
Their size is they're
Boxers will hump anything that they see.
Well, you can tell, right?
Oh, they're
So
fun.
this
I
is
was,
the one
I
I
was
think I'm
there
gonna
for
have
like
to
4
think
days,
of.
and Boris never once tried to get it on with me. So maybe I'm just that.
I think
I'm
this
not
is the one I'm
that
gonna have trouble
unappealing.
with. Though.
Jealous.
Chad, you must have been satisfied their needs.
There you go.
Nice.
So this one is pure brown, just the fawn one. I think it's the one that I'm gonna have trouble getting rid of. All the others I'll get rid of easily.
Oh, they're
Trouble
so
getting rid of that one.
dude. Fucking
Why do you think you'd have trouble getting rid of that one?
Because it's just brown, nothing else.
Hey, don't leave the Browns.
That one there with the white on his belly, that's actually awesome. That's really cool. That's nice markings.
What
This
are
is
they?
one-
What are the male? How many males?
Same markings as his mom right there. That's fucking awesome. That's so cool.
What's
Let
the
me
sex?
see, I want to see.
Oh,
How many? I mean, what are the sex of them? What
I
is
haven't
the?
seen them yet. I'm giving them like a week before I do that to them.
She's still cleaning them while you hold. Oh, that's
she'll
cute.
do it all day.
She will.
she's like that. It's cool how like
Human
You know,
smell.
it's all just instinctual. Like with a human, if you fucking had some person that like, I don't know. I imagine it. Would it be instinctual with a human? Like if some human,
A
But she's also-
cat would probably dismiss.
She's also still cleaning the afterbirth off of them because they are very furry and still coated in afterbirth. She's still going to continue to clean them off.
I'm going to say they're not still coated in afterbirth, but yeah, she's probably still.
Or even taking human smell off them. She's happy. Look at her.
Yeah. She's very happy. The thing is, some dogs
All the 7 things living inside me are finally out of me. Yeah, she's probably pretty happy.
Well, the thing is, right, a lot of dogs won't let you near them after they give birth. She doesn't want you to be away.
Yeah. That's the point I was trying to make. Obviously, she trusts. You know, most dogs wouldn't allow you to pick up one of the pups. You know?
We had a dog when I was growing
she
up.
really likes you, buddy.
We had a dog named Twinkle when I was growing up, and she gave birth to puppies. And I have 2 sisters. The Twinkle, I was allowed to. I could go right up. The same with what Chad's doing. My sisters
To do whatever you
could
want.
not get near those puppies. She would
Chad?
growl and stuff. They got so jealous and mad at me. It was funny.
But Alexis made a good point that she trusts Chad because he's the pack leader, right? He's fed her. So she knows where her dinner lies, right?
I'm going to say it's not just that. Like Chad loves her. Chad's her
She's a family. She's a family member.
She's a family member. Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
So are the puppies.
Yeah.
Until you start taking them
one's
away.
wagging the tail. Oh.
Random question right now. Chad has. What does Helga do? Like I see they're not far off right now. So Helga's kind of okay with Boris and Colleen being close-ish to them.
Yeah.
No.
No.
She'll let Colleen come into this area. Like I have the area blocked off, sort of.
That's the best fucking face I've ever seen.
She'll let Colleen in. She won't let him in.
But that's what I said. Right now, he's close enough right now. So that's like,
usually she'll growl at him at this size.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not in here and he's this close, she'll growl at him.
He's like, yeah, I'm the man. I made that. I did that.
I wanted like I bet that's probably like I bet right now he just wants to fucking like love them and be friends with them and play with them and like he's probably just like so antsy. Like, the second that they're big enough to actually play with him, I bet Boris is going to be the happiest dog on the face of the planet, man.
Yeah, well, right.
That's all he wants. Like again, growing up, we had a yellow lab named Wiley, and our cat had kittens, and Wiley used to run around the house, like walk around, and he'd have his mouth open, like with a cat, one of the kittens, like in his mouth, with like the legs dangling down either side, just walking around, all happy with a kitten in his mouth, and like put the kitten down and like, you know, lick it and like be all nice to it, and like pick it up and walk around again, and just it was just the cutest thing in the world, man. Animals are awesome.
Let's go pee.
People suck.
I already went pee.
Well, people suck. Until I get those sharp teeth.
I'm back, guys.
Hey,
I
Rod,
had no
how you
idea
doing?
you were going, Rod. You've been so involved.
I tried to stay in, but people kept talking, so I just went ahead and left.
I heard you, Rod. I heard you.
Okay. Had to shoot
Had Dan just started that episode of Luke Cage, or like what the hell?
Welcome, Nick.
Hey, Rod. Nick, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
So I'm out
we're
of beer.
gonna
So
get
if
drunk.
I'm going to drink more beer, I have to go to the fridge when we're done here.
Oh, have that pineapple Uber. Do it. I want to see what you think of it.
Who are you drinking, Nick?
I am drinking a Moosehead Small Batch Stout.
I didn't know they did small batches.
How's that?
They just started. Oh, I love it. It's fantastic. They
Good
just
to hear.
started doing crawlers today.
Nice.
So I ran down and grabbed a crawler of their stout because I hadn't had anything from there yet. It's apparently based on the original stout recipe from the 70s before they discontinued it.
Well,
It's like a historical stout. It's kind of cool.
in honor of Belgium's win.
So I'll be sending you 2 t-shirts and like 3 beers.
What are you drinking there, Rod?
Creek Lambic for Belgium in honor of Belgium's win today.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a Belgian.
St. Louis, fond tradition.
In honor of Belgians win. Look at you go, being all patriotic towards a country that's so far away.
Oh, I thought I'd share this just because I thought it was funny.
It's not Belgian, it's Belgium, but it's a Belgian beer.
All right.
See what's in the fridge.
Get rid of that fucking Prius and put like a Tesla Model S.
You see what it says?
Colleen, come on.
It says, I get 51 miles per gallon. What do you get, pussy?
All right. Damn.
I'm saying though, change that Prius out for a fucking Model S, and then there you go. You got pussy with a Model.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a completely electric pussy right there.
Good
Exactly.
girl.
One of them
Charger wins all the time.
fleshlight card.
That's
yeah.
a Challenger.
Well, Challenger, man.
One of the original Challengers from the 71, I think, isn't it?
Challenger. Did you see? Apparently, they're bringing back the fucking Super B or whatever the fuck it is, the Roadrunner thing.
Didn't they
saw a
already
picture.
do that?
No, with like the big wing and shit. It looks all weird and
Oh, the Daytona? Like the
yeah.
If you get a Charger or a Challenger Hemi, it's 750 or 70 horsepower.
Wow.
The Hellcat's
like the
fucking insane.
Hellcat.
That's what I
Or
mean. The Hellcat.
the Dodge Demon. That's what it is. The Demon.
Yeah, the Dodge Demon. Yeah.
That's the Challenger Hellcat, basically, isn't it?
Challenger.
The Demon's a special edition of the Hellcat.
Chad, I told you, Uber.
Even more powerful.
Nick, you've had this, right?
Everyone's had it.
Clifford. I've had something from Clifford, but I'm not sure what.
That's what his name was.
Oh,
That's a really good porter.
They
It's a
make,
tasty,
they make
tasty
the Pinball Wizard, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they make the Pinball Wizard.
I think I've had their ESB. I'll have to check my phone. I had their ESB and the Pinball Wizard.
Okay,
Chad's
just
doing
tell,
his
like
Greg's
I said, I'm
beer
going to be
reviews
sending you
impression
2
right now.
shirts and probably 3 beers.
Okay.
Chad, you didn't say what's in the fridge before you opened that up. You totally failed.
I did say what's in the fridge. You just were too fucking busy yapping.
God damn it. You shut up.
So
What the
Chad,
hell?
did I overhear something, Chad, that you're packing?
I'm not packing. I'm packed, basically.
Packing heat.
Okay, you're packing heat.
Yeah.
How'd the house thing
It's
go?
all those warm beers in his other
Still
room.
not dealt with.
What?
You heard me. Still not dealt with.
Fuck. So you're packed and ready to go, but
Just in case, yeah.
she still got her fucking name on the deed, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's the worst thing. I can't even. Well, actually, when I moved into where I am right now for a full year, it was only so I thought it was only going to be a couple months of like my boss bought this building. I'm going to move into my old place, go to my mom's, stay there for like 3 or 4 months, and then move in here. It ended up being a year before this was ready, but I had all my shit here, like in the back of the upstairs area. So when I did move in, all I had to do was like unpack because everything was here. But for that whole year, I was at my mom's place being like, shit, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had this. Everything's packed away. Yeah. Like I've kind of been in your shoes, Chad, but all your packed shit is easily-ish accessible compared. Mine, I had to drive halfway across town if I wanted something.
Okay, you know what? I was going to go back onto the computer. Now we're going downstairs since you say it's easily-ish accessible.
I know what you like. It's probably like a storage container down there.
Yeah, house full of shit.
I get you. I understand, but still easier than driving. My stuff is probably in the same kind of configuration yours is right now, a big pile of shit. But still, I had to drive halfway across town. You have to walk down the stairs. That's what I'm saying. Yours is easier to access than mine.
Half of my shit's still packed in the shelves of a garage behind junk.
Pauline's upstairs crying now because she's gigantic, but she doesn't know she can do the stairs.
Yeah, it's funny. That's one of the funniest things in the world to me. Dogs that don't get stairs. Like to get to my apartment in the front is a spiral staircase, and Oreo looks at it and just has no idea what it is.
I'm kind of surprised it's taking them so long to.
There we go. Took a little bit, you know. Okay, bang. So yeah, everything's packed.
Yeah, again, like I said, like it'd be annoying to have to get something, but you can do it.
Ready to go. Sorry.
Oh wait, there's cups. There's cups waiting for people to take.
Wow.
Waiting for people to take what now?
Say what?
How many of those are Tekus?
I don't think many.
Oh. I only have the one. I'd like to get a couple more. My God, there's probably a bunch of brewery glasses like that. I don't have glasses of that brewery.
There's brewery glasses that don't exist anymore.
Highlander. I don't have a Highlander brewing glass right there. I see that. I have a big rig. Go up a bit more. I can't quite see what you're looking at right now. There you go. Erdinger. I don't really need that one. Shock top, I have one of those. Everybody has a shock top glass. Steam whistle. Molson.
Bang.
Is that the Molson M or whatever? The Molson fucking wine thing they did or whatever it was?
Yeah, the Molson M that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
That microcarbonation.
That's what it was,
Whatever
yeah.
the fuck that is.
I have the regular, and I also have the pint.
Actually a decent looking glass, though, I gotta say. That's a cool
Oh,
glass.
yeah, they were made to look good on at fine dining.
That's like a straight, that's a straight kind of Pilsner glass right there. I don't have one of those.
It wasn't that bad when it came out. It was okay.
I could take one of those and put a red beer sticker over that pretty easily.
I drink a Molson M over a Canadian any day.
You want a boot?
I don't know if I need a boot.
I am.
I don't have any need to review Steam Whistle all that often because they only make the one fucking beer.
I wish I could find another one of those 2014 beer tuber.
Oh yeah, get closer on some of this shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a flying monkey's glass. Fuck me, I
have lots of flying monkeys glass.
I have one.
I would love to have a flying monkey.
Cronenberg glass in there.
How about a Peroni?
Ooh, that's a nice glass.
That probably it's a cool glass, but
it was in London.
4 years ago, Chad was mad at me that I got a Cameron's beer opener and he didn't.
Did you ever get rid of that Garrison glass I sent you that time?
No, that's packed up in one of my boxes.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's one of my keepers.
The angle you're currently giving them these glasses is horrible. There, that's better.
I don't know.
What about the Sam Adams perfect pint? You save that too.
Well,
Yeah,
Chad,
that's in the box.
when everybody else has done pilfering through all your glasses, I take a couple down here. I'll send you my address.
I
really like the whole setup of those glasses. I need to do something like that with mine. Like currently, if all my glasses are clean, I cannot put them all into my glass cupboard and close the doors.
You'll be okay, Grossy.
I have too many.
Send me a couple of the unwanted or whatever, and I'll please.
Alexa so politely said that she takes catheters and eats lunch after that.
We're still waiting for Alexis to get into this goddamn chat.
Do it. Get in.
How do I do
Chad
that?
has to send her a thing. Well, we're in front of a computer right now.
Chad, did you not get the link or well? If you're in here right now, then you should be able to copy and paste, or she can open up her browser or something, and open up Hangouts in her fucking somehow copy and paste the link that's already there.
Yeah,
on your phone.
You should be able to do this on your end. You shouldn't have to need Chad for this.
Yeah, you should be able to do that by yourself.
Just open up Facebook.
Okay, I'm in Facebook.
Steins. I have some Steins.
The link though.
I don't have. Yes, I'm saying you have the link.
I even have this Stein. I have the
link
whistle
is
Stein.
exactly what's
She
in your
doesn't have
web
a Gmail
browser right
account.
now.
That's why.
Hangouts, google.com/hangouts.
Gmail account.
C4LTLT.
When I go back upstairs to my fucking computer, I'll send her the link.
Perfect.
Get up there now. Come on.
I probably have a Gmail account, but I don't. Oh, look at those puppies! They're so cute.
Oh, you sent her pictures, did you, Chad?
No, I'm on his Facebook.
Oh, gee. Oh, you're on his Facebook, yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
It was funny timing because he looked at Boris.
Hi, Boris. Hi, Boris.
Such a good boy, Boris. Yes, you are.
I love the dogs and puppies.
Boris. Boris.
Oh, he's so cute.
Boris.
Being all calm. Such a good boy.
What a cutie pie.
That's
a really small boxer, though, Chad.
Well, it changed from cutie pie to Albino's face, so that's not right anymore.
I'm a cutie pie, motherfucker.
He's almost as cute as my
I'm
dog.
a cutie pie motherfucker, he said.
I am so adorable.
I'm a cutie pie motherfucker.
I'm a cutie pie motherfucker.
I've never heard an albino call himself a cutie pie. That was strange, but we'll go with it for what it's worth.
All intents and purposes.
He found it strange and strangely arousing.
Nick's look at he could say stuff with a fucking straight face and no crack his mouth. It's like,
oh my god,
it's so weird, Nick. That
did anybody else notice Paul's comment a little bit ago while the puppies were being shown?
I was going to show this thing is dead sexy right here.
That is
Oh,
fuck.
Chad,
That's a tailpipe. You can stick your anyway.
Oh yeah. I think we all.
While the puppies were being shown, Paul was like future Korean side dishes.
Google Mail.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Okay, where was that?
I think he means Vietnamese side dishes.
That's an
Whatever he
American.
meant, that's fucking horrible. My God.
Anyway,
Nick, that's a nice car, man.
yeah, that was just on Wikipedia, but damn.
Beautiful.
If I ever had $1 million, actually, they're probably more than $1 million now.
There's another nice car currently in my
1969
garage.
Porsche 911 in butterscotch. Get it right, kids.
What do you got in the garage now?
1971 Oldsmobile.
Also a good year.
Here, look at that. Look at it. Was it 88?
Or an
It's
81.
Oldsmobile. It's a 71, he said.
Oh,
Oh, fuck off.
No, 1969 Porsche 911 in butterscotch is fucking beautiful.
Oh, that'd be a nice one.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kind
You
of
guys
curious
ever
which
watch
88
President
because
Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld?
It's a great show.
yeah, I've
It's a
watched that
great show.
before. That's actually a pretty good show.
It's a
Yeah.
great show. There's been some like him and the one with him and Ricky Gervais. was
Yes.
gold.
Right.
There's been some,
Or the one with him and President Obama.
Oh, the one with Obama was fucking awesome. You know what? Another one was the one where was it Mike Richards? That was a touching episode.
Which one?
Now,
One with
did
Mike Richards.
anyone on my Facebook actually read the comments that ended up going down under my
Don
puppy
Rickles.
pictures?
That was a touching one. Don Rickles?
Didn't he do one with Gary Shandling?
Yes. But the Don Rickles one, that touched my heart, man, because Don's gone, right?
Yeah, so is Gary Shandling.
Yeah. Freaky, man. Do you know
Nick, over here. Over here.
he tips $150
Steve
time to go
Steve Ditko passed away today.
Jerry Seinfeld, if their
Next-
bill is $40, he still tips them $150.
Nick, did you say you don't know who Steve Ditko is right now? Is that what you said?
What?
I did you
Yeah,
hear
I did.
Steve?
I did say that. I don't know who he is. I might. I don't-
I
Co-creator.
know I have Gmail.
Somebody's drunk.
I sent it to you on Facebook.
I have.
Oh, the creator of Spider-Man.
Anyway, my next beer is from Wellington. This is the
Oh.
beer that nobody's supposed to have anymore because they recalled it. This is 3 weeks notice pomegranate wheat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna blow up.
Stupid goddamn motherfucking shit. I picked the wrong. No, but Steve Ditko was the co-creator of Spider-Man, so that's what I'm saying. Sorry.
Yeah, I see that. I know it sucks.
Okay, you're gonna see Alexis's face.
I
on
used to love Spider-Man. Anyway,
Yeah, it was and he died alone in his apartment at age 90 or something like that. It's,
wow, really?
That's crazy,
it's,
man.
it's like well, it's like everybody knows like Stan Lee. He's got the cameo and every
I'm not-
goddamn
I'm
Marvel
not as
movie kind of thing.
Oh, you
Like,
guys-
when I was a
Steve
kid.
Ditko was like half and half fucking there with him for
God,
so
what are you
long.
drinking now?
Who the hell is Steve?
I told you, Wellington's 3 week notice
That's what I'm saying,
pomegranate
bro.
wheat.
Oh, no.
Co-creator of
knows?
Spider-Man.
Wow.
Nobody knows who he was, but he was the co-creator of Spider-Man. Like he had just as much to do with Spider-Man as Stan Lee.
Yeah.
So-
He
so
died,
did you-
died on
did
June
you guys-
27th.
Did you guys read the shit that was posted under my puppy's photo on Facebook?
No.
No.
So first, Chris F. Grave asks, how's Boris doing? I'm like, horrible. He is very upset. And then Greg chimes in. Of course, she's going to hit him up for child support. And then Jeff, as all of you know, Jeff Climo, the guy that helped run the festival with me, bitches be crazy.
Oh, jeez.
It's a dog.
They're making fun of women and men,
Bitches.
right?
Yeah. Bitches be crazy.
Yeah, bitches is crazy.
They can
All
be.
of them, every last one of them.
Yep, that's why I'm okay being
We're
single.
still
right
waiting
now.
for one of them to get
She's
into
gonna
this
hit him up
chat.
for child
I'm not quite sure
support.
if
That
that's ever
sounds
gonna
like
happen.
Greg.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna see someone's face soon, and that still hasn't happened.
Bitches be whack. Bitches be whack.
I'm
He
trying
says.
to figure out this
It's
whole
Alexis
Gmail
and
thing.
Michael. And
Yeah,
You don't need
it's-
to-
Understandable. That's pretty complicated.
You don't need to
Yeah,
see her
I
face.
gotcha.
You don't need to see it.
Why does it have to be a Gmail account?
I'll be honest.
It's
The first
Google.
time I heard Sage talking to somebody, I gotta be honest. The first time I heard Sage talking to someone named Alexis, I thought he was talking to like a Google Alexa or like Amazon
Not
or something.
Alexa.
I'm like, wow, that's a nice person.
I'm not Alexa.
like Cortana.
Alexa, Cortana,
Cortana.
All right.
Cortana, shut the fuck up, Cortana.
You'd have to
Yeah,
make a new
I
account.
disabled it on Windows. I was like, fuck this. Because she will tell you how it is and she'll tell you go fuck themselves. Your fault.
It's until you're right in the middle of fucking doing something.
Yeah, exactly. Your dogs are doing something. Well, now you look around, they stop. Oh, back to it.
They're not doing anything. It's a fucking. What's happening is the Great Pyrenees is beating the fuck out of him, and he's accepting it, even though she's younger than him and smaller than him. She's beating the fuck out of him and ripping his face apart.
Interesting.
Right?
He sits there while she bites him and goes, do, 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 do. I'm a boxer, you're giving me attention. Oh, and listen,
I'm not hearing him do that at all.
Yeah.
At all. It's even quiet now. I still
You know, I am with Alexis, a real human, but I'm with the rest of these people online. LOL.
Who are you talking?
You say she's a real human, but we never seen her.
No, my friend Blair, she's like wondering what's going on. And I said, I'm with a human, but I'm with other people online right now. And she's like, oh, that's strange. She doesn't get it, right?
I don't get it. I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
if you were reading it, it wouldn't make sense to you either.
Probably not.
Oh.
Women are robots.
I'm
Nick.
just gonna call her fucking stupid.
Put your penis back in your sleeping bag, Nick, is what Paul says.
Nick, you have your sleeping bag penis out right now? Hey, what's up?
Not all women are robots, Nick. Put your penis back in your sleeping
Hello?
bag.
Hi, Blair. It's me. Oh, yeah, I'm just with Alexis, but we
You
do
were
a video online because all of us live far away from each other, so we meet up on Google Hangouts. But Alexis is with me.
See, it's not as cool when you have to explain.
I know, right? It's fucking awesome. Alexis, are you having a good time with hanging out with these crazy people?
Absolutely.
I think she's lying, but that's
I think she's lying.
That's
Where
didn't sound legitimate.
I didn't either, did it?
What? You have
Well,
no
you can come
idea.
to my
I'm
house.
enjoying your company, guys.
335 Trudeau. 335 Trudeau. Park on the road, though. It's just you, right? Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
you'll
me.
meet Alexis. You'll meet all of these crazy people online, too.
Oh, hell.
Are
It's
ya?
on, maybe.
Chad, boys, say hi, Blair.
Hi, Blair.
Hi, Blair.
Hello, Blair.
What are you wearing?
Hilarious. The only reason why we do this is because we all live hell's acres away from each other, so we kind of have to do it.
And
I'm in Texas.
how
Good.
big is an acre in hell compared to a normal acre?
Out the back and up the stairs.